Let me know when it's up.
I'm loading into Tabletop Simulator now.
I figured you were, but I was getting antsy and was like clicking and I'm like, I don't know if he exists or if I'm just getting screwed by Tabletop Simulator.
You don't have auto refresh on the server browser?
That's an option.
Yeah.
If you click the refresh button, it'll just spin and auto refresh.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
it was
clicking-
automatically doing that. Oh look, it's up now. Okay. I didn't look. I'm not used to. Look, Tabletop Simulator working with a positive thing is surprising. I'm just gonna be honest. Choose which color you want to be before we move over, David. Because otherwise you're gonna be white. I don't know that's a color that exists, but
Yeah. Well, Quentin has my color right now. Switch damn color before I kick you.
I can't. I
I
have
don't
the
even know if
invite
it's an
friends
option
button.
that exists.
I only have the invite friends button. You didn't allow me to switch colors. That's on you.
I gave you a second.
You have to turn. I physically can't. You don't have it turned on.
What do you mean I don't have it turned on? What?
I can only add friends. There's supposed to be a button below it to click colors, but I don't have it.
I mean, I have changed color, but if I click
Yeah,
blue,
Well, no, I have
changed color.
if I click on myself, but
Yeah, that's how it
there's
is.
one below invite friends.
I've never
I
seen
don't know,
that
it's
one.
always
Plus.
been there for me. I
I've
don't
always
know what
seen you click
mean.
your name and do
Whenever I joined on Zach, there was a button below like everybody
Interesting.
for
it. Oh, purple isn't even a color. Cool.
Oh no, I'm not a color either.
Give me orange.
Blue is orange, green, red, yellow, white.
Do we know if Robert is
Alright.
joining?
I have no idea about anybody. I will
I'll
message
just
him
yell at
directly.
Zane.
Yeah. I don't know about Josiah either.
He's here.
Oh yeah, you're in the
He's
call.
in the
He's
call.
in the call.
Yeah, it suddenly he said like 2 words and I forgot and he didn't load in anything. That's my bad. I wasn't mentally thinking.
That's fair.
I love trans.
I like trans.
Clarksburg, Chicago. Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Wellington, or Wheeling.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over this a couple times. We do not fully own any of this. The only things we can own are pretty much stocks and bonds.
Mhm.
So, well, not stocks and bonds, but what do they call them? I know they're words that are better here. Blah 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 blah. Not that word. Blah 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 blah. There we go. You know, shares. These are the amount of shares that exist. We'll only be using red, yellow, and green, and black when it shows up. But for most of these that it goes with, there's only 3 shares for that, 4 shares for that, 2 shares for that, and 5 shares for green. Meaning some people might be screwed out of them. But things to consider with this. Everyone on their turn will take pretty much an action. The actions are either you A, start an auction for something, besides the first round where all auctions immediately happen for each base one. Auction, upgrade something, as in improve something, or build railroads.
Yep.
So, this is where we start with logic. As a very basis of things,
How much money do we start with?
Depends on how many people start.
Okay.
For 4 players, it's 30. If there's 5 of us, it'll be 24, because it splits $120 equally.
Gotcha.
I mean, we can. I don't know. He messaged him.
Yeah, I
But-
messaged Robert.
How things go. If you own a railroad, you can only use the railroad's money that exists to build things for the railroad. That's it. The railroad actually has to spend for stuff. So if you see for each empty plane, I'll wait for Robert to get in then.
Oh, hello?
Oh, hey,
Hello?
Robert.
I was about to go over rules. Basic principle. You do not own the railroad, you own shares in the railroad. And the goal is to have the most money by just having shares and stuff.
Should I take away $6?
Yep. Robert's already stealing money from me.
I'm not even in here.
Say,
Exactly.
it gives me time to think about where we're hiding eggs.
About what?
We're hiding eggs in the morning because, like all good Jews, we're celebrating Easter tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Wow. What? Thought you didn't believe in him.
We know it's just the little kids. You know, all their friends do Easter.
Yeah.
You know, family guy. This is when the family's getting together.
Like all Jews do.
Hiding eggs. You know, like all Jews. Yeah.
We celebrate the
It's just
rebirth of Jesus
appropriate.
Christ.
Look. You appropriated our God. We appropriate your holidays.
We appropriated your God, so you appropriate our Messiah. It's all good.
Hey, he was one of us.
Yeah, you
I
killed
mean,
him.
we didn't like him, but he was one of us.
Oh.
What? What's up, Zach?
To us, he's just another prophet.
I don't know. I mean, we went from
Hey,
cop
Quentin, you have
passing
to
to fire engines.
Give $6.
Yeah, you got to give up $6 because you gotta pay the poor, aka Robert.
Well, I'm having a problem here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
There you go.
I'm just saying, needs to hit that he's at 24.
Why is Steam not opening up?
Steam has died.
I don't know, man.
There we go. Why'd you guys keep doing $6?
What?
Because we
We
had
took
to
away
already
$30.
take
$6
away.
because the fact of the matter is that we all started at 30 because we didn't know if Robert existed, but because Robert exists, we all lose money to give to Robert. Because we all started an equal amount of money.
Unless that was one.
Okay, there we go. Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
Nope, -5.
Hey, I didn't know it could go negative, to
Negative
be honest.
$5.
Like, it makes
If I
sense,
take
but
-$5, does it go up?
wouldn't you? Yeah, no, I
Oh,
guess. I
boy.
don't fucking know.
Look at mine and Quentin's drawing, guys.
No, it doesn't.
Well, because you'd be taking from it, so you'd be theoretically
Oh, yeah,
trying
it
to get
spends
the
It's,
negative
yeah,
$5.
you do
Spend
5
negative
and then
$5.
it's 5 and then
Okay,
split.
please take a moment to complete the following short survey.
Wonderful. Great. I'm so happy for you all. And they say the rich aren't just children.
Oh, I see what happened. I guess Steam had a little thing. Okay.
Gotta get the vein in there.
Okay, tabletop simulator. Sign in.
I'm not in charge here, so.
Yo, thankfully my stream is rated 18+.
I'm glad that the transaction log is just fucking around with how much money we have. We ignore this book. We only pay attention to the left one.
How about the right?
That is the book I said to ignore. You're not here yet, so you get a pass. But
But I want to read the right book.
you can. It's just extra content that we won't be using because we don't know how to play the game as it is. I mean, all it is more railroads and more stuff. Okay, now that Robert is connecting. Gameplay starts with an auction on each of the railroads once. Each of the railroad only has so many... I can never remember, it's not a stock. Shares. Only has so many shares in their actual thing. Whatever money you pay will go directly to that railroad. That company will now have more money
no,
into
Josiah!
it to build.
You
You're
bitch.
streaming, David.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, his decisions. Each
I'm
of
a
these
Jew.
exists as their own thing.
I was making a window.
I was
After
making
the
a swastika.
first round,
Continue.
after the first round, starting with whoever bought, I think it's the first one. Yeah, whoever buys the first red one, the Pennsylvania Railroad Company,
Mhm.
will be able to choose what they want to go first, and then play just continues to, whichever direction we choose, because I don't really... On this table, it's weird, because my brain says go to the right, but also, like, I don't know what clockwise is here, because that's normally what you do in a board game. So whatever order we choose after that, essentially of left or right. On your turn, you then will be able to make an action of, and this is where they all start, of either A, starting another auction to get another share up there, building an upgrade, which will cost whatever railroad you're building it on, just money. They have to spend their money, and it has to be on an empty tile to make it better. To be fair, it genuinely just puts a house somewhere, and normally it's only used on mountain areas and cities.
Okay.
Because if you see the little house symbol on like Roanoke, you'd get $1 more for that thing. And if you look down here, there's this long ass chart right here at the very bottom of the board that goes from 1 all the way to 50. Those are the dividends that are spit out when the dividends show up. Okay, we'll get to one that exists. So if it were to go up, it'd go up. That's just simply how that goes. Every time a railroad station goes through a forest, they get $2, but it takes more money to go into them anyway. It's weird.
I mean,
It's
they cost.
so the money symbol is that you get 2 of them, but it also costs
Oh,
2
interesting.
freaking railroad to
Train.
go through. Yeah. So
Mhm.
you get 3 railroads. You can make them up to a max of 3 of them anyway. So to upgrade, it costs, for each tile you go through, it costs 1.
Mhm.
For each tile that you go through, that costs, I gotta recheck that, but every time, I'll make sure before we do things like that. But each tile, so if say blue had gone here and red wants to go there, they now have to pay another 1 for each railroad that's already gone through there.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to pay $3 to go into this forest, but it's worth $2 anyway, so it's a net of -1 because it's just harder to go through. They all start where they start. The other rule is that each forest can only have 1 railroad going through it. Each plane can have literally all of them if they go through it. And the other thing is each city can have all of them go through it, but each mountain can also only have 1 go through it. The other things that you might keep in track of things that exist, is that you have Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Wheeling that have a weird symbol next to it that does not say this just gets better. That is because of the fact that down here, they have their own lovely chart. Detroit, throughout the rest of the game, every time we get paid dividends, which I'll explain what happens with that, it goes up and is worth more. Every time you upgrade Wheeling, it goes up. Every time you upgrade Pittsburgh, it goes up. Someone has to upgrade it though. Spending their action and spending the thing's money. After someone reaches Chicago, we get a 5th railroad that exists that starts out of Fort Wayne. It is this black one down here, which is called the Wabash Railroad. It
Wabash.
starts there, and it
Wabash.
gets, yeah,
A while back.
and it's there. It starts at 1. Unless it's got the +2 already, then it's worth 3. It starts very low, but also it's 3 tiles away from Chicago versus everyone else.
Mhm. Makes sense.
The last things I have to compete. All right, dividends start once 2 of these have hit the red zone. Even if no one's ever built the railroad and we somehow chose to do these actions, because you can choose to upgrade something even if it can't be upgraded.
Uh-huh.
You can choose to auction something and go, you know what, I don't feel like auctioning, and no one else can auction that. That just takes up that auction dial marker.
Mhm.
Because you're pretty much saying, I don't have money to auction, but also I don't want you to auction. Go fuck yourself.
Put yourself.
And that just skips that turn. Then dividends are paid. For each person that has for each stock that exists, each stock that exists,
Uh-huh.
if you were the red one and it was red's currently at 7, it just starts at 7. If you were the only one with one of them, you'd get $7. If there's 2 of you, you'd both get $4 because it rounds up.
Okay.
If there's 3 of you, You get $2.
Right.
Well, no, you'd get $3 because it still rounds up. It always rounds up, even if it's as long as it goes in the
If there's
decimals. I think it
4 of you,
rounds
it's
up.
$2.
Yeah, I gotta remember that because that was when I
And
was
if
like,
there's
that's weird,
5
but
of
also
you, it's $1.
no, it'd still be $2.
Yeah, that's still $2.
It's two.
So we
'Cause it
all
always
5
rounds
get it.
up.
That way we
Free
all
infinite
get
money
$2.
hack.
Dividend. Once the dividends pay out. Blah, 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 blah. Does it round up or is it always? Also, if one of you owns 2 of them, the other one only owns 1. The one that owns 2 gets 2/3 of the money. Also, every time someone reaches Chicago, there's an immediate Chicago phase because they really like Chicago.
Chicago.
The game is interrupted after the income of the company has been increased accordingly on the scale. So, once you get there, you'd get the plus freaking 7 for reaching Chicago because that's just plus 7. You would open Wabash the first time. You'd immediately start auctioning the Wabash share because it would start with you. And then the player reaches Chicago by move. Yeah, you get the first share, and the remaining Wabash share is now available for selection. They also get dividends before that happens because it's just an extra dividend phase. The end of the game happens as soon as 3 or more companies have no more locomotives on their charter. So you've just built too many railroads. You can build them in any direction as long as it connects to a previous railroad. 3 or more companies have no more shares on the charter. So we've bought out shares, or that the general supply contains only 3 houses or fewer. So this giant big thing of we've upgraded this fucking 17 times. Or the final one that's most likely to happen often is that Detroit's income hits 8. How does Detroit's income happen? Every time a dividend's paid out. So realistically, that's the one I imagine happening, but I haven't played, so I wouldn't know. The other thing to keep in mind is that you can't take any of these actions down here of either building a railroad or building a house for something if by its own stake of things it doesn't have anything for it. If you don't have stock in the Blue Railroad, you can't increase the Blue Railroad's railroad because you don't own it. You don't. No one cares about your opinion. You don't own anything. They don't owe you anything. Now, if you own the stock in it, yeah, they'll pay attention and actually follow whatever your orders are. They'll follow whoever's order as long as they have a stock. Otherwise, that's pretty much it, and that's why I was half curious about it, because it was like, well, how does this go? Well or poorly? Curiosity. Otherwise, we start with auctioning. Oh, also, these all have like their base value. Red's base value is 7, 6 is blue, yellow's is 5, and green is 8. And then we start the auction with the red one at 7. Starting with, does it say who starts it off? Because that's the only other thing that's weird. Blah 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 blah. To begin with, a PRR share is auctioned with a minimum bid of 7. The starting bidder can either bid or pass. The oldest player is the starting bidder in the first auction. Alright, Robert, go.
Okay. So
It
what
said you first.
Alright, so what am I doing?
Robert's old.
You're choosing whether or not you want to, start the bid at $7 or to just ignore the fact that you could be part of the Pennsylvania Railroad
Wait,
Company.
How old is Robert? How old are you, Robert?
27.
Wow, thanks, Quentin. Make him feel better.
Yeah, make him feel better, dude.
I guess sure, $7 for the red. Sure, why not?
Okay. Then I think, can we just go down the line on the right? Because that's what makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. So, Josiah.
I'm good.
Wow, he's giving up on red.
Zach?
I'll go to 8.
I'm good. Quentin.
I think.
I think.
I think.
I think I go good.
I good. I good.
Alright, Robert. You want to jump to 9?
9.
9, 10. Zach.
Yeah, do I want to go 10? The thing here is that, again, I mean, one of us starts without a railroad is the other thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you pulled
Oh,
out. Oh, the
damn.
dividend tracker. What the fuck? Oh, this is a mathematics thing. You can use it because eventually we're gonna need math, but we can also just trust our own math.
Here, put it over here. Put it beneath us. There you go.
Yeah, there's
It's
space for it.
one second. Let me reload because it's
Holy
not. Oh no, there it goes.
shit, it's massive.
There we go. Okay.
Company income divided by the amount of shares issued.
So Zach, did you up it or?
Fuck. 10 is... Well, to be fair, the other thing is that none of your money doesn't matter until the very end, because the only thing you spend on money is shares?
Yeah.
So you're going to
Mm.
10 and what?
Nah, you can pay the 9 for it. I won't be that rude. Here's your share, bud. You can now fuck with the Red Railroad. Alright, then we go to blue. I think that Robert's still allowed to be in this as well.
I mean, it makes sense. It'd be kind of dick to be like, you
Uh-huh.
can no longer spend your money.
He has money. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
start.
So go
I
to
imagine
Zach,
he just starts it. And...
or yeah, who starts?
Oh
it
no,
this
each
time?
auction is started in the same auction as the first one.
Yeah.
Alright,
your
Robert,
turn.
it starts with you.
Well,
Do you see any blue?
I guess I'll throw $6 in the green. Sure, why not?
I mean, this is blue, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Green's all the way
$6,
at the bottom. Yeah, you're good.
or $6.
Josiah.
I'll throw 7 on it.
I put 8.
I'm good.
2 I'm good.
Robert,
Back to Robert.
you want to put
I'm
9?
good.
Josiah, do you
okay.
want to put 9?
Oh, right.
No,
Also, Robert spent $9 on that, so this gets $9
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they got bought into it, so they can actually
Right.
upgrade things.
Yeah.
I'm good. You could.
Oh, so I get $8. Yeah, okay. $8, bye-bye. Spend
All right,
money.
Robert, yellow.
Not spend money. Take money. Take money. Me spend
Is
money.
the stock still at 6, or does it go up to the amount? you pay?
It will only start at 6, but it's that thing of people will raise it probably now.
Well, I mean, because like, is red now at 9?
No, it starts at 7 again,
Okay, so
and this starts at 6. There's a bare minimum for what it can be, but
Okay.
otherwise, no.
Robert, you want to put any money on yellow?
Starts with 5.
Is blue yours, Zach?
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
put
that's
$6
mine. I don't know why I put it
on
in front of
yellow.
you.
6 on yellow.
6 on yellow,
Josiah?
guys.
How does Josiah not have money?
Because
Yeah,
he
wait,
didn't
where'd my
put
money
it
go?
in.
Oh,
No, I
no,
think I
Chris did
used
put it in.
your
You took it
card.
out.
Yeah.
You used
I was
it.
looking at green. I don't
Zach
know why.
So
stole
do-
your money.
Do
Oh,
8
man,
and take
that's
money.
There
What?
we go.
I was like, I'm gonna decide to do 8 and take money, so he get his back.
So
Yeah.
Josiah, 6 on yellow.
As
You want to
it
go
says.
tell me
7? I
Seven.
got 7.
Yeah.
Zach?
What the fuck is this thing? Whatever.
It's probably
I
to
don't know
go
what
on the
that little
tracker.
cube is. Oh, yeah, because it goes on the tracker
You
when
want
it
to go
exists.
8
My brain's
on
dead.
yellow, Zach?
Where the fuck did you flick it off to? We need that eventually, dumbasses.
I didn't flick it off. It's right here.
Keep it on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, just keep it
I
there.
just put it on the tracker just to show you that
It's-
it fit.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I figured what it was. It just disappeared after that.
Where are the other trackers? Squares.
Already
That's
on
the
there.
real
All
question.
on the tracker? Because they all
Oh, that's how
started their
much-
money?
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, they
Zach?
might actually go to whatever their stock is required. Let me make sure that their stock doesn't go up for how much they're actually worth. That's preparing, that's objective. That's game sequence. Auctioning a share. The player may select a share. The selecting player must bid at least the minimum bid or pass. The minimum bid is calculated from the current income of the corresponding company, divided by the number of shares already sold, including the one currently being auctioned. Oh god, fuck me in math. Their
So right
example is that
now-
if there's a starting bid, if the current amount is 22, it'd be 22 divided by 3 because 2 already bought, and there's a third one on the market. So then it
So
would be $8
currently-
minimum.
So currently, like for example, if we go back to blue, starting bid is 4 because there's
Yep.
2 stocks and it's currently valued at $8.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I
And we
mean,
use this to move it
no,
around.
blue is
to-
valued at 6. It'd be 3.
Oh, is it not value? Is the value not the amount they have, or is it?
No, that's how much money they now
okay,
have.
Okay. I get it.
What is the yellow at?
So-
Fucking dead.
That was a 5.
No, it's at
the bid
8
is
'cause you
8.
paid.
The bid
Yeah, I
is
don't
8.
want to bid
Zach.
8 anymore. I'm good.
David,
Will do.
Wait,
will you
how's
bid
it?
8, David?
Because
I'll
if
bid
you
8. I'll
paid
bid 8.
for it, Robert started at 7. If you didn't, then it's
No,
8.
he started at 6.
6. Josiah went to
Yeah,
7. I
Josiah
went to
bid
8.
to 7.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
going
there
to
you go.
pass.
I will also pass.
I'll do 9.
I'll do 10.
I'm out.
Alright, it gets a whole 10 buckaroonies. Take 'em monies.
Hmm.
Alright, and now that it's there, it's starting at a 5, so it's gonna be a firm $3. $3. $4.
Robert, how much money you want to put on green?
I'll
How
start
is
at
it
$10. Why not?
Starting at 10. Josiah.
11.
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't...
12.
13.
Robert.
Yeah, this is how this is going.
Josiah.
That's why I was like, I'm good.
No, I'll pass.
14.
I mean, again, you get paid for having it, no matter what.
Yep.
15.
And you get it.
Yep.
Alright, so that one gets a whole $15 in his freaking ratio.
Yeah, I figure, I'm immediately going to spend it all.
Okay, so now... Who has the red one? Robert has the
Robert.
red one.
Yes.
Robert, you get to start the game, because you bought the first one. You can either choose to auction something again, choose to spend money to actually move your railroad, or... Yeah, that's about it. I mean, you can choose to build houses, but once again, you have nothing to build a house on, so it wouldn't do anything. The railroads that you can affect is just genuinely red if you were building, and you have to build with its money of a whole $9.
Well, sure. I'll build railroads, I guess. Let's just move this one right.
Alright, yep, you move that one over 1. And now, as you have red, you get to choose railroads out of its bag, and you can make a max of 3 of them.
Okay, so if I did, question: what is the? All right, so this is one.
Cost 1.
That's worth
Yeah.
$1, yep.
Okay. Two.
$2.
And what if I did that?
You have to pay $4, but it goes up 1 overall of how much it's worth.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's what I'll do. Oh, it's like no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Alright. Alright, you spend its money, not yours. You don't touch
Uh-oh.
yours.
Okay.
Alright, at that point, it goes up 1 on the cube pip, so it's now equal to a green one.
Oh my god.
And then after that goes to Josiah.
Alright.
One's nothing.
I will start an auction.
Alright, which one are you auctioning?
The yellow one.
Okay, yellow
Just
one it
speak
is.
in Ohio. I will start at $3.
$8.
$10.
Fuck you all.
I can't bid $10. I'm out.
Mhm.
Robert, you want to go to 11?
Hmm.
But you're not getting a cheap railroad, that's the whole point of this!
I'll pass. I'll pass.
Just
Is that
It's
10?
11. It's
Uh-huh.
10. 11.
Zach?
Yeah, I'll pass.
12.
I really just don't want to be in the yellow.
14.
wants-
Alright, you get it for a whole $15.
Oh, he said 15? Damn.
Yeah, screw you.
Oh wait, there's 4 more under there? Where'd
Yeah,
those
yellow
come
has a
from?
lot.
I was deceived. I thought
The
there
yellow
were only
has a lot.
2.
No, there's two more on red, 3 on blue,
Yeah, but
4
like,
on yellow.
oh, there's only 3 total for red.
Yeah,
There's
that's
4
what I thought. There were
total
only.
for,
There's 6 total for yellow.
Ah, I was
and
deceived.
5 total for green. To be fair, I was under the same premise.
Yeah.
So you said 14 bucks? No, 15 bucks.
15. That way I could
15,
go.
Yeah,
big.
I guess.
I mean, you paid for it.
Yeah, I'll stick by it. I was under the impression there were less shares.
Oh,
or
to
else
be
I
you
fair,
and
would've
same,
David
bought
but
it.
it
can now
loaded in like that.
I would have
chain
bought a
tunnel
different
all
railroad.
the way through.
I'll stick with it.
The other thing is you can only have someone else upgrade your railroad if they actually have a share in it, so...
Yeah. The two of
I'll
you
stick
can
with it.
tunnel.
Alright, go down to 9 bucks, but...
Zach, what are you going to do?
Mm,
You going to bid on yellow?
no, I'm gonna start
You go
moving...
down to 9, not spin 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was confused.
I will make blue better. I should have paid more into blue. All I've learned from this is make blue better.
That's
1, 2...
two.
Actually, let me... I gotta realize if does it allow you to build into, because I gotta make sure for Robert as well, if does it allow you to build into that or not. Because expansion is okay, that's in there. All hex in there up must be connected to the starting city. It can be expanded up to 3 hexes. Okay, and then you just pay what's on the left half.
And
Got it.
multiple people can
One
go into a
single
city.
locomotive may
Multiple
exist
people
on a
can go
forest
into
in
a
mountain-
city, but
Yes.
as you can see with like this city here that says 2.
There's only so many ways.
Oh no, you can all get there, but it costs 1 extra for each other railroad that's already there.
Yes.
So like, if green were to go into this red now, it would cost $4 to
Free.
go in there. And sometimes your railroads just don't have any money.
Wouldn't it be
Which is-
3 because it's 2 plus 1?
No, it's doubled. It's multiplied.
Oh, it's a multiple. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's disgusting. So wait, does that mean
Actually,
this one here is a ×2-er?
No one else can actually go through that, but yes, it theoretically would mean it would be. The only example that exists is like this plane here or this plane down here between me and you. Also, mountains also just give bonus to your fucking track for whatever reason.
Does it cost a lot to go in them?
It does cost a pretty penny. I gotta pay 4 whole bucks from this thing, and it's not gonna go well. I should have bid higher to give it more money.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't realize.
literally part of the game. It's such a weird... Well, because you can't auction too hard,
David.
but you also can't auction
Right.
too little.
Alright, so I can go 3 hexes, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, if you choose to build.
Well, that's 1.
hmm
That's
Also, that
2.
forest is practically free, just so you know, but
That's 2.
it doesn't matter for you. Oh, mine goes up 1, yellow goes up 2.
Oh, so it's $3, right? It's not
It
free.
gains... So, it gains 2, so it cancels out, and then it pays $3 out of the 25 it fucking has.
3 spin.
Why does it gets money for the forest?
The forest
It's-
gives you 2.
Forest always gives $2.
They sell the
Oh,
long
okay.
wood that they cut through.
Interesting. Alright. Yeah, it makes
City
sense.
and
They sell
mountain
the wood.
hex not
Does this go back
developed.
up to 7?
Industrial hexes, blah blah. Forests and fields do not increase income, but forests do give you.
They essentially pay 2. Yeah, I think Robert's right. They pay the wood that you cut it down.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I read it correctly though, because I know I read something. Only one single market is on forest and mountain. Yes. Yep, that's fine. When a locomotive plays that, corresponding company must pay from their bank. All card of the red value indicated in the hex.
How did the house style marker go up?
Because it shouldn't have,
Yeah, okay.
because no one's upgraded anything.
Right, that's what I
Oh no,
thought.
because I think because someone moved it for the build.
I mean, no one's. Yeah, I mean, I've only moved the railroads for how many times they've.
Yeah.
They've used the railroad
Does the
3
yellow
times now.
counter go back up to 7?
It will not. It'll only go up to 4 technically.
Because it divides by the share.
It
So it'll
divides
be
by
at
half
7
essentially. Yeah.
It'll be
Put
at 3
that-
still because it'll be
So
the
you put
third
that
share.
train in the
And-
plane.
or no, it always rounds up, right?
Made
So
it
it's
to
four.
Roanoke and Lynchburg.
my go, right?
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm trying to make sure fucking green. Where the
Just gotta
heck?
know,
What's the
David,
point of them if not?
Why did you put it in the forest?
Well, because theoretically it's a
free.
free spot and you can stretch upwards with it. But I mean, I'm trying to figure out where and why you would do it otherwise. Because I mean,
guess
and also
in order
people
to-
can't go into it. But
Yeah, you could block them off, and then you can go up in the.
I mean, the only example I can see is $2 forest plus 2 times 2 city. But that doesn't really make sense.
Be cheaper. I don't. It is required to build up to Martinsburg. Oh, that's also applicable.
Do you develop it? No. Where the fuck is it? Oh, Forest Tech. The company in question received $2 immediately from the bank. Oh, you can upgrade it, and you get $2. You don't have to pay anything. So you still have to pay to go there, but when you make the upgrade option, so you put a house somewhere, you just put it on the forest and get $2 instead. Because otherwise,
Ah.
people can run out of money. Would you like to move that to the left because yellow has way too much money? Or do you want to go up towards Martinsburg? Either one's fine.
So the point of divvying off into the forest is so that in the future you can make money without buying stocks.
Yeah, well, it's more the fact of like, it's a
If
statement
you run
of
out of stocks.
if you run out of those and you're just like, I want to upgrade something so that I can actually do something with it, you just
Yeah.
do that instead. Because it's free
Okay.
money. All upgrades are technically free money. So I have a
Mhm.
spin whole
So-
dollar Rooney and then it's fine.
So I will.
Because for
Build
the
some
rest of us
trains.
regular people, our freaking money is minimum.
Why'd you go back down to 21?
Because it loses $1 because you paid one more dollar to move to the left. Oh wait, you'd gain $1.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say
So it should be
No,
at 23.
No,
$23.
Uh-huh.
Well,
No,
no, 'cause
look.
no, it
goes
goes down because he didn't pay.
It
the
Oh
goes
yeah,
down.
I didn't. Yeah, no, you're right. I didn't make you pay anything because I thought you immediately got the $2
Yeah,
for the
you don't
forest.
get the
Therefore, it was free.
$2 till.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
I
get the
didn't.
$2
We
till you
didn't keep
upgrade.
that in mind either, so that's weird.
straight up here. So this is $4 and goes through there. Hi,
That's
Sarah.
Hello.
So spend
Hi.
4, right?
Yes.
And then it goes up 1 on the chart.
And what's the plus like up here? Is that the number of upgrades it can hold?
No, if you upgrade it, it goes up 2.
Oh, okay.
Which is
We can
also why,
upgrade
like, you get to Chicago and it's just a +7 because it's fucking Chicago.
hmm
Chicago.
Alright, well. Yeah, this is where I was like, you're just not
Robert?
gonna get there. But whatever.
Alright, your turn.
So when does the payout come in?
Oh yeah, well,
Well,
as
you
soon
get
as
to
people
get
hit
two
the red
reds.
zone. Yeah.
When
So
two
if
dials
if
get
you
to
build
red,
a train,
Mm-hmm.
will pay out.
Nope. 2 of them.
2 dials.
Oh.
So both the upgrades and the train are an auction and a train.
Mm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Or 2 auctions in a train.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, guess I'll freaking build again.
Alright, we're out of buildings. Where's red building to? That costs that costs $5. Alright, yep, that does it. But he gets another +2 to red.
Not it, because I can't build another.
Uh-huh.
Turn.
Yep.
So can I upgrade as a free action?
No,
Well,
it's a whole
you-
action.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I get you upgrade, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't cost anything, but yes, you do have to take your whole action as it.
All right. There we
Yellow
go.
goes up 1.
That's what I'll do. I got no money.
Zach,
To
what do you want?
start an auction.
You see, I could buy into the red menace, and also give the red menace actual fucking money.
The price of $15, so David doesn't get.
I mean, technically it'd be 16, so that Robert doesn't just get both stocks. Although it doesn't help Robert as much, besides saying that no one else can get into my fucking business.
I mean,
Because
Kurt
you
says
you
he
actually
wants
want
other
other people to
people- yeah.
invest in it, so it
you
has
want
money.
some number of other people so that you can.
Well, you
do
both want
multiple
money
jobs.
invested, but also because if someone else upgrades it, then now
Yeah.
you have someone else that's helping you make it
Yeah,
better.
that's
The only
point.
difference at the beginning here is that, well, red's worth $10 now. If I take it, I get half of that, and Robert gets half of it because I'm taking it.
Yeah,
Does he get the full $10 since?
by
If
himself.
no one
currently,
else
yes.
splits it with him, he gets the
Two
full
at a time.
$10.
Yes.
I thought he still only owned one share out of.
But he's
Yeah,
the
but no one
only
else
one.
any of it.
So there's
he
only one
gets the-
share out of one right now.
Yeah, he gets all of the monies.
Just
I
What do
mean,
you
at
do
least I
with that?
think so. Dividend phase. The player receives a dividend from each share in the possession. The amount of dividend is calculated from there. Current income of the company is shown on the income scale divided by the number of sold shares in this company. Blah, 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 blah.
No, that makes
Does
so
it?
only one share sold, so it's one.
Divided
So
by
it's
one
the
share.
amount divided
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
one, paid out.
Reset the
Each
dials. Develop Detroit. Do the fucking
Alright.
places never get money again unless you fucking give them money while you're betting? Holy shit.
hmm
If you don't bid money into shit, it dies.
That's good.
Yeah. So you want to be in yellow? It has a lot of bankroll.
Fuck, I mean, yellow now has a bunch of bankroll, but also has a bunch of fucking tokens.
what do
So
you
I
wanna
have
do,
to
Zach?
debate two things. Do I actually want to make my own just shitty thing slightly better and make yellow look even worse? Or do I want to start an auction? Who comes after me? David comes
David.
after me. David can start an auction. I mean, not start an auction, but can make a house bigger, but it doesn't literally do anything for him now. It literally just kind of progresses towards they get payday. Or he can start an auction, but also there's that, I'll just start the auction. If I have to pay the ludicrous amount of money, I'll pay the ludicrous amount of money. Which one of these do I think will do the best? That one has 5 left, that one has that many left. Red literally only has, I'm just gonna put red on the chopping block, let's be honest. And I'll start at fucking $10 because it needs revenue.
Red's on the chopping block.
It's also at 10.
11.
It wouldn't be
I'm
at 10
out.
anyway, it'd start at 5.
15.
Oh, right, because it's the second.
Oh, Robert just went 15. Oh, God.
Fuck it, I'll pay all the money. I already started with this logic. I get paid out from it, just not as
Is-
much.
I mean, what do you think? I have no choice, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, you
David,
do.
what
You
do
just
you wanna
allow
do?
me to be partners.
You
Like,
know,
fuck you.
I'll start an auction on yellow for 8.
He's
Start with.
bidding him out. Also, this
All
gets
bet
$16.
9.
Robert?
That gets $16 because of its
I
existence.
pass.
All right,
Look,
back
Robert,
to
I was
me.
gonna-
I'll just do 10 because Quentin can't do shit about it.
Yep.
And I will pay
Wow.
my 10 for my my other yellow share.
Okay,
That's about
so
it.
that moves it there. Yep, now we're into either upgrades or in the thing. Why did you press it? No, you only pressed it
Mm.
once. You said spend money on accident. Alright, you're good.
Shouldn't it be here? Because that's the second auction, or
No, that
That's
would be the
the
third
first.
extra auction, so it's over.
no?
Because he
it's
auctioned.
no, because we've only had 2 other auctions.
Oh yeah, no, he's right. I don't know what the frick happened.
But we all
Sure.
have one from the first phase.
Yeah, I know,
and
you're
then there's
good.
been
I
No,
know,
no,
I'm
that is
just
three.
saying-
No, that is 3 because we only
Is that-
4.
I
Oh
did
yeah,
another
because
auction,
Robert,
remember?
because Josiah had to buy one because there's only
Yep.
4 and then 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
now
did
we get
another
paid
auction.
out dividends.
Okay, you're right.
Dividends, I'm gonna start with blue because it's at the lowest of the track. I get a whole $7. Because I'm alone.
Yellow is 8.
Yellow, both of you, actually,
I have 2
David
shares.
gets $6,
Two-thirds.
Josiah gets $3.
Hurrah.
Quentin all alone gets $9, which is the only other thing that exists. And then me and Robert split $5.
Okay. So then they go back down to green.
Yep, they all go back to green.
And it is
So the
your
only
turn.
reason I was debating upgrading instead because I thought it might just immediately jump up and I could have upgraded for an extra $1, but to be honest, that's
One.
part of life. He's immediately railroading.
Cool. 3.
He gets it to move up one. He has to pay $2, $3, $4, right?
Yeah, $4 out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Is up one?
Hmm.
Yep, now green's looking really 90 pine. Someone has $20.
Yeah.
Robert.
Nope.
And can also just force it over and over again.
Hmm.
You want to invest $20 into my venture?
I mean, it's his action.
Hmm. You know,
I'm half tempted to start a fucking bet on blue just to make sure that someone puts money into blue. Look, it's not the worst idea I've ever had.
alright, I'll do an auction on blue. Let's go.
Oh shit. Cool.
10 bucks.
No.
Zach?
I don't know if he believes in the cause yet. $11. I won't make him go
Dave's out.
13 because that's rude.
I'm out. Robert?
12 bucks.
Alright, yeah, I mean, that beats me. Like I said, I wouldn't make you go 13 for that, but yeah. Alright, he gets 12 whole bucks. Yay!
I figured you bought into red, I buy into blue.
Yeah, you made me pay more for the other one, though. I tried offering this deal.
So I just yoink this here. Bam.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm in
Take
a
it,
still
dude.
fucking 4.
Yeah.
That was a 4. I thought it was 7.
The only reason I was a little
No,
upset
it's
about
it's half of whatever it is.
Oh, half or whatever.
Because, so for example, if there's a yellow share that goes
Jesus.
out,
It's
Ah.
depend on how many that are
Yeah.
out currently. So now that it's blue, actually, it's only worth $2 because it's not worth anything yet.
yeah.
Wait, why did it go down?
Because there are now
2
3
people
out there.
own
Actually, it doesn't go down up there. My bad. This still stays at fucking 7 because it goes up 1.
Yeah, so
This
we both
goes
paid
down to
3.
being. It only
3.
requires $2 to buy in. Red also only requires
should be 3.
$4 to buy in.
It should be 3.
No, because
Actually,
it's
it should
half.
be 4, actually. 'cause
It's
round
divided
up.
by 3 for whatever exists, because the next one that's bought out will be divided by 3.
Yeah, but right
Yes,
now it's
well,
only 2.
that'll be 3.
Because we're only at $7.
But 7 divided by 3 is more than 2, and it rounds up.
But there's,
Oh,
only,
is it?
there's only 2 people.
3 goes into
Well,
7.
the third. So, Robert, while only 2 of us exist currently, when the third stock is on the market, it's saying that 3 stocks are out there. So it's
Which would
going
be-
off of the effort of
But
what
if
is
it
ever number it's
rounds
at
up,
of
Zach,
7.
it would be 3. Because 7 divided by 3
It
is
rounds
more
up
than
if it
2.
rounds up. I think I mistook that. I've got to make sure because the auctioning's weird. It's not just. Oh no! No matter where the fucking thing is, it's mid decimals. No matter how high, are always rounded up.
Yeah.
We're right.
Is it? Oh yeah, no. I guess if it's 7.33, is always round up to 8. All right, you're good. Look, it's
So the
hard for me
betting
to
was-
ignore rounding and saying it's always rounded up when it's not rounded at that point. It's the next highest
Josiah,
number.
what would you like to do?
All I know is I was sitting there saying it, and then I was like, am I wrong? Am I going fucking
2.
insane? Am I not
No,
even
you're
having-
good. I was just the math doesn't really fucking
$4
make sense to me.
from yellow, and it goes up
Right.
1.
It goes up 2 because it
yeah,
went
'cause
through 2 new cities.
You're right.
That
It
was-
goes up 2.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that blue has money, I gotta build our railroads.
That goes up.
Yep.
Oh wait, yeah, because
I moved it
Wait,
forward. Did you?
Quentin built, I built.
Yeah.
So you built.
You
that's
guys
okay.
have gotta keep track of these things, otherwise the game doesn't work.
You want to go to Clarksburg?
Well, I'm going into Clarksburg, but I'm also setting us up for all of the upgrades in the world. All right, that's +3. Everything's equal.
Yes.
My turn.
Yep, and now upgrades are fucking worth it too.
I'll build.
Oh, so that cost fucking $2, $4, $6 though. All right, so you get 1 more up.
Yeah, we'll go to the mountain.
Oh, are you
Right,
building
okay.
a house? Oh, is the house already existed then? Alright.
Goes up
Alright.
4.
So it goes up 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4.
And how much do I spend?
You would spend for that 3, 6, 9 whole dollars.
Barely even breaking
Okay.
the bank.
I mean,
Ooh.
again, that's why you have to invest in them, though. It's okay. I'll get us to Wheeling.
Alright,
Because
Quentin.
Wheeling is worth 3.
Yeah. Let me think.
So if we build
Oh,
something,
right. Also, Detroit went up 1.
Oh, did it?
Why?
Yeah, because we paid out dividends.
Oh yeah, every time you pay out a dividend,
I'm
Detroit
gonna
gets
build more railroads.
That was
Alright,
our
we're out of
last build.
railroads.
Yeah.
Like I said, railroads go quick.
Hmm. Stop putting it over the numbers, Quentin.
So
It's
that's
just always.
3.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this one
Nice.
backwards? What?
Did you only build
That's
2
how
of
it
them?
No, I went into the city,
Okay.
over here,
Yep.
and into the woods. Which
That's
is minus
$5.
Oh, does it not?
You
plus
have to
the-
upgrade.
Oh,
It's when you
okay.
upgrade it, you get
Then
free
four.
$2.
Okay.
That's
It'll be
$4.
valid.
$4. But you can never upgrade for free money.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then it goes
said-
up by
It goes up by literally 1.
1.
Because you went to 1 city.
So it goes
So
up
it'll go to 11.
Yeah, up by.
I mean, to be fair, it's the one that he owns all alone. But, you know.
So alright, how does this upgrading work here? So I'm gonna
Alright,
put
so
a
if you
s-
move it up, you put that white cube on something up here. If you put it on the mountains, it's +2 because of the upgrade for either the red or the blue that you own. Okay,
perfect.
so red goes up 2
Perfect,
to 12.
Robert. Good job.
Josiah, what would you like to do?
I would like to upgrade. I would like to start a bid.
Okay, with your whole $12. Let's see how it goes.
What are you bidding on?
My whole $12.
Are you starting the whole $12 too?
No, absolutely not.
What are you bidding
Trying
on?
to- Hmm,
Got 4 green, 3 yellow, 2 blue, and a red. And there's only 1 more red.
I think I will start a bid.
Also, bodes bad for its
I was
fucking
doing a bid
continued
on
economy.
green.
Yeah. So I can get some money.
What you starting with?
Help green. I'll start. How much is
I
it
mean,
worth
because you
now?
can make an
What's the-
upgrade, but like
11
you have to stay
says the
3.
second one, so it would be
Oh, this is the 3rd one.
6. No, it's the second one.
Second one.
It's the 3rd stock coming out because I have one and he has one.
No, he doesn't.
It's
Green,
yellow.
not
I mean, green.
Oh,
blue.
green.
Green.
Okay.
It's the second
It's
stock.
6 to start.
I don't know. I thought I'm pointing at other things. I don't know what's happening. Yeah,
Starting
it's
bid
6
is
to
6.
start.
I'll go 7.
Zach?
11.
I'm out. So. Quentin? You
12.
could... Oh,
Yeah,
so
okay,
yeah,
he
you
gets
get
it
it.
for 12. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want it,
I
but I
will
also don't want.
happily put $12 into my account.
Okay, so
Exactly. It's like I
12.
don't. Eh.
Take money. Boop.
Yep.
Alright,
Now I can't.
that's off.
I was gonna say, well, now I can't bid out anyone. If
Zach,
they
you're
want to
you're
agree with me.
upgrading.
Yep, I'm upgrading. Fuck the auctioning at the moment. I mean, I can theoretically state I get it for $12, but there's nothing that I really want at the moment, especially as green just got fucking worse to buy into.
Then I will upgrade as well.
I'm going to move this up too.
I'll do upgrade.
I'm making sure that me and Robert get $12.
Let me upgrade with here.
Put it in the mountains.
Yep. So that's +2 for yellow.
And that's now dividend. Nope.
Nope.
Is it dividend
one
now?
more.
Yes.
One more.
No,
Yes, it is.
one more. Is
It
taken.
should
more.
be.
No, he just moved it.
Oh,
to
there's only
there.
3?
Yeah, it's only
I'm
3
making
bills.
sure.
That's only
Okay.
3 bills.
I will move it to dividends because I will upgrade.
Yep, that's only 3
Wait,
upgrades.
didn't you guys upgrade earlier?
That is the
That
5th
was
upgrade right
resets.
there.
round.
I knew it.
It was the
I
first
will-
round they upgraded.
Put it here and get +2 to green.
Yep. So you go up to a whole 13.
All right,
Yeah.
now it's dividends.
All right. So me and no, that's in dividends.
Yeah, now it's dividends.
All right. So me and Robert get 12 whole dollars because we both have the exact same share, 50-50 split, and they're both equal.
Doesn't that not give 6 or?
They both give 6, but they both have 12 each. So realistically, as we have the exact same shares, we both get $12.
Yep.
Because they both give 6, we'd get 6 plus 6 is 12, just to make sure.
Yes.
Quentin gets
so they both have-
$13
Wait, but
because he
doesn't
just
it?
won.
Isn't the
No,
point that like
they have
it's
2
split?
shares.
We both
Remember?
have half
They
a
Oh,
share each.
oh, right, because they're
Yeah.
both at 12. Got
Yep.
it.
Yes.
Got it.
So I'm getting
Okay, I
6. I'm
understand.
getting $6 from red.
That's why I said
6
6
bucks from
plus
blue.
6
Got it,
equals
I
6 from
12.
red and
So-
6 from blue. is what
I
it
get
is.
it. I get it. I get it.
So you get your $13 for just straight up having that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then yellow has 16, but we have a weird thing
get
of
2/3 of it.
16 divided by 3. So that means you would get $12 and Josiah gets 6.
And
I think it's 16 divided by 3 is 5.3.
Yeah, then it always rounds up. So I just went to the next highest number that's divisible by 3.
So I get 12.
Uh-huh.
Whee!
the only time you spend money is on auctions. So what I've heard is. I
But
am
also the game
technically
literally goes
screwed.
off of the logic here of whoever has the most money at the very end wins.
We'll buy.
So, but yeah, but by all accounts, if-
Because you put all of your eggs with David, and David now has 2/3 of your company. Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
all of my eggs,
All
I
of your
literally had
eggs.
to.
Uh-huh.
He would have just kept bidding. So, fuck this.
I don't know what you want from me. I tried to explain. Oh shit, we're going into Pittsburgh?
Yep.
Alright, so we gotta pay $9 whole dollars. But it goes up a whole 1.5.
Alright.
It goes up
Josiah.
to 17. Who knows? Maybe he'll just win because of the fact that everyone actually has to buy
You
things,
can
but I
build,
doubt it.
upgrade, or auction. So, do what you
You know,
want.
I might try to cut blue back into
We
Pittsburgh.
do
as
still
well.
have
It's super
$18 left in the
expensive.
yellow, mate.
Also,
is
if you go into a city that already has upgrades, you get those upgrades.
Okay, so if like red was
If
to
you
go
were to
into
go-
Martinsburg,
Like
Or
if
no,
blue
I
was
guess-
Martinsburg,
No,
literally
no,
none of them.
no, my
The
bad.
only one is Albany at the
I was
moment.
gonna say if you want to
Yes.
or if you want to come over to Richmond,
I was gonna say blue
Pittsburgh
can go
works.
straight
Yeah, no,
down.
like theoretically, I could jump into Richmond and pay all that to get that upgrade of fucking +3.
but you have to pay 2, 4.
I have to pay $8 to get a +3 permanently.
Yeah.
Let's go with the auction.
What are you
What are you
auctioning?
buying?
I want to get into. Blue.
So
Gotta
the
get
bid
into
starts at
blue.
6.
It would
Mm,
start at 4.
It would start at 4 minimum.
Oh, divide by 3. That's right. Not big
Yep.
deal.
Yeah.
It's a very weird system, but I also get it mathematically.
Yeah. All right.
You gonna start at 4, or are you gonna up it?
I mean, again, it
They're
needs
just gonna
money to
jump up.
build. Well,
Why
it needs
would I-
money to build. It's
He-
only got
it
$10
also has money
in
to
the
11 to
bank.
you, Zach.
You
10
know,
for you.
I don't think he's serious about it, Robert. I'll put it at 16.
I'll go 17.
Good.
Robert,
Hmm.
You gonna give him a shot to
you
actually
give him a shot. Robert, are you gonna say?
Yeah,
fuck off?
I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a shot. You want to test the seriousness? We'll find out.
If you spend your
because-
18, Josiah, I will not bet anymore.
It's the dumbest thing ever. If I hate this game. I have realized that if you do not immediately, but there's only 4. Oh,
because
it's
if you
fucked
can
if you
get
have a 5th player.
no, because if you
It is
Well, yeah, if
because
we
in the
have
starting
6, then
bid,
it does
if you
the
do not
purple
have,
as well,
if
right?
you do not
be
start
super cheap.
with, if you do not start with something, you are essentially screwed.
Well, no, the idea is that you can
no,
because you have
'cause-
No,
the
you should
no,
have
it's
the
just
most money at the end of the
Yeah.
first auction. Is that you
Yeah, so
should
you
be
get
then
to-
trying to auction
Yes, but
in.
then I have to compete with people who have
You
already
always
bought
have to compete for things. That's
But-
literally part
but
of it. The
people are
difference there is
deciding.
that you have
There's-
$24
This is a
and they
competitive
don't.
game.
No, yeah, yet
You're
no,
sa- I
see it-
mean, again,
I
it's
see it
another
way
part of
differently.
it.
So when
He's
do
saying the fact that as soon as someone has a stock, you already have to buy into someone's company that already exists. So
They feel
therefore, you are now
protective after that because
they're
they'll
going to
just
be
jump it up to
protected.
the highest
But
they
the
can.
issue here is that you partnered with David and it's kind of screwed you because David got a third thing because someone else auctioned on it before you had enough money to bid him out of it.
Mhm.
Yep.
So therefore, he's got you on a rope and chain because you can't go anywhere else. The difference
And then
between
you-
me and Robert
yeah.
is me and Robert into a partnership where I
They're
paid a
all
little
with
bit more to
ball
get
and
him on
chain.
my side, and he kind of went, "All right, I'll go on this side," and I allowed it so that both the times when he upgrades his railroad, I get benefit. I upgrade mine, he gets benefit. It's mutually beneficial. This game is running into the monopoly option of you're just stuck.
So 18 to you, Josiah.
Yeah, do you want a third way out into Blue Land?
Yeah, I mean, sure, let's go.
All right, 18.
Why not?
Zach?
Zach?
Got upgraded. Oh no, I said he'd have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said
I mean,
he had
unless
to,
you-
so
And David said that. I mean, if David nicked it in the back and be like, "All right, $19 to Blue, cool."
no, I'll let him have it. So what's up with the purple and the brown ones?
The
Those
purple
are
and the brown
multiple.
are expansion.
Okay,
If you have
It's
more
just to have
players.
even more options.
gotcha. All right, Zach, you go.
I mean, to be fair, are they supposed to be for 5 to 6 players? Because we might want to.
It's like it's for 4 players. Like for 5 to 6 players, add another one.
Look, I looked it up. I was like, it's a 5 to 6 player game. It doesn't say anything about having an extra player. Being the logic of it. It's got a different end of the game, but it's also the same ones as the standard. One has changed. Game industries all share from 4 or more railroads have been auctioned. That's it.
All right, so Zach,
Literally, it's just there. Don't get me wrong. Definitely see it as an issue.
which
Do I
one?
want to auction even more? Or do I want to make our things better in our glorious enterprise?
I think better. Better's great. Better's amazing.
Okay, because what I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm looking at, Robert, is I'm debating between two logical things here, right? Either A, paying way too much out of Blue for 12 whole bucks, but getting it into Pittsburgh, actually not 12 whole bucks, 16 whole bucks to get it into Pittsburgh, because that way it will go there, or I just get into Wheeling and then I make a pit stop towards Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh's just really strong, because if we upgrade Pittsburgh once, it goes up 2 whole bucks for each of them.
I'll let you decide on that one.
All right. Well, starting wise, I'm always gonna build a railroad because it just gets more money currently.
I mean, what do you
um,
think is the better outcome?
You know,
Like-
to be fair, if I really wanted to be a dick to Josiah, I could just start building red. I'm not denying it. Like, genuinely, it would start pushing that up there. But I really do
I
think red
think-
and blue cutting over.
Also, I think the issue this game has is it has one of those things that I
It's an
generally don't like in games.
anti-snowball effect.
No, it's not an anti-snowball. It's that it has a mechanic in which your turn doesn't do anything for you. Right? If you get outbid on your auction, you spent your turn to boost somebody else.
I mean, that's always a thing with any auction game, though, as I see it, and that
Yeah.
is an issue that exists. But also, it's one of those things that if you're taking the auction action, you should theoretically be willing to go in on it. I
Yeah.
do acknowledge that it's an issue, but I feel like this game has the weird thing of, as Josiah put it, the starting turn with 5 players runs into a very awkward issue of the game starts and you're not even guaranteed to be like next. You could be dead last, and you've got to auction into something that someone's already built with.
I think what this problem with this game is, it doesn't have a catch-up mechanic.
Oh, it doesn't at all. And like I said, it's an anti-snowball of like, if you're behind, you don't get more money to come back. They got the money, you get nothing. You
Yeah.
have to buy into someone else's already ground floor. The benefit of like, oh, red and blue will now, every time Robert moves forward, I get a bonus. Every time blue moves forward, I get a bonus. is nice, but like even now as I'm staring at it, I should theoretically be, you know, going, well, eventually I want blue to get in there with red, right? And that's a thing. But also, if I really wanted to logically do something, it wouldn't be to upgrade blue. My logical move right now is to move this forward.
You already moved it forward, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Because you only upgraded once because it's only started. Move this forward because I was already going to do that. And then spend all $7 going into Youngston, this forest, and then into fucking Welling, whatever. Wheeling. And that's all $7, but it still goes up another fucking 4.
I think the issue here is that right now, the winner is Zach or Robert. Because none of us can catch up to you guys.
Well, the
Unless
biggest
we-
None of us can.
Slightly,
No. Because
well, yeah.
no one else on the table can bid into red, right? Because somebody who owns red has the most money, and because of how it's set up, you'll always have the most money. You'll just never spend, and you'll
Yeah.
never spend because you want to protect red. So
well,
no
I mean,
one
the
can
other
buy into
thing is
red.
there's only one more red fucking thing anyway. That was
Well,
the
no,
other thing.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is nobody can buy into, because the way you would stop this is by splitting the red stock to 3 people. No one can do that anymore
Well, I
because
mean,
you're
even
never
worse,
going to
if
buy
I
stock.
bought out the
You're-
third red
but-
stock, it still wouldn't help anything. It just
But what
pushed
I'm
towards the end of the game.
saying, but what I'm saying is
Yeah, I
that
know that no
you
one
and
else can get
Robert
in.
have no reason to do anything other than railroad until your companies are out of money. Then you upgrade the buildings because you two have the most money. So
Well,
if
I
anyone
mean,
ever tries to bid into blue
The
or
other
red
thing
here
that
on
does
out,
exist
you
as
two
an
can
issue
block them.
is that there's only one more blue token and one more red token.
But again, the point
And
is
I'm
nobody
saying
can
that you can't
start
put any
those
more
bids.
money in it. But yeah, no one can start those
But-
bids,
but it
but
doesn't
also as soon as
matter
that bid's
because-
gone, it's there.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong,
it-
I'm
it
seeing
doesn't-
that there's a lot of issues, but I'm saying that red's gonna stagnate in like one more
Yeah.
bid.
Oh,
Because it can only
the
go
point-
so much farther.
But what I am saying is that you don't have to do the bid to put money in because you just go house here, house here, house here, house here, or house on money, house on money, house on money. You pump another 6 spaces, and
We
then
can
you
only
wait.
go 4
and then you
spaces.
go-
I mean, we can only get $4, which would get us 4 spaces. Because it doesn't give you money for that. It has to be on a force to already give money, which is why it's
But-
saying
but
like
I-
that's another reason of pumping things. Don't get me wrong.
But
I'm not disagreeing
the
that
point
the
I am
scope
saying
of
is that
things-
you guys don't have to spend money until you're out completely. So you two for blue and red, because once red's done, you just pump through blue until blue's done. Neither of us can get into red and blue. Like nobody else can get into it.
Well, let's find out. Whose turn is it?
So the
I'm
winner
here now.
is one of you two.
Next.
Like right now, we can tell the winner is either
David's
Robert
turn.
or Zach.
I'm gonna auction. I'll go in. I'll do another auction to yellow. Fuck it. That starts at 6.
There's a third one in there, and it's at 16. Oh, this is the fourth one,
This
isn't
will
it?
be the fourth
It's
one.
$4.
Yeah, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start it at 10. And this goes up.
Uh huh.
11. Robert.
Hmm. I'll pass.
Zach.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll do 15.
You're good. You can have it.
Yeah. Wait, what did Quentin bet? I thought Quentin said pass.
I mean,
No,
no,
Quentin
it
said
says
11.
And then I,
And then he
and then I
passed after I
passed
said
on
15.
bidding 16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15.
15 spend.
I don't know. Yeah, no, this game has an issue of. I don't know if it's worse with 5 people because of its existence, but it does have that issue. Of it does
It's
feel
like,
You're gonna put-
'cause, like,
snowbally,
I
and
can't
there's
auction
nothing.
anything. Because if I auction anything,
Next,
it just goes to
Quentin.
you two.
It's your turn.
I mean, David just
yeah.
bought something I didn't care about. There's a difference.
Well, no,
If you
but
were-
that's the point. Is
but that's the
well,
problem
I'm
is,
not
like-
gonna. The point is, the only 2 that are worth going into for me, I can't, and I can never get into those because you two will always have more money.
I mean, ironically enough, on the board, red is super far ahead because that's what we've been pumping,
Yeah,
and
everything's
yellow is
fine.
not that bad. The issue here is that David now, I think he pretty much, I don't know, David kind of half offered like a way in for people to build out yellow, but then kind of reneged by just making himself super hard as a baron. The other thing that's here is like there has to be a level of an agreement because currently, while Josiah could theoretically pump yellow, he gets a fourth of whatever he does as an action. Whereas if he pumps blue, at least he gets more of a
It's a third.
cut of it. Yeah. So
It's a
it
point
runs into
future.
that thing as well. The issue here
I
is
mean,
like
I'm building
if
a
you buy
railroad 'cause-
multiple of your own stock at the beginning, you run into the issue of like now that there's two greens, like I can buy into green, but like it's way worse for me. I'm just kind of here to scrape off the top. I don't really
But I'm saying
want.
the point is, I couldn't have bought into your things at the time that they were bought, and now I can never.
Yes,
I
indeed.
mean, I
Go
can't.
ahead.
I could go back through gameplay, but I don't know. I mean, this is
It's
again where it's like
$3 for
play
Buffalo.
testing. It's $4.
It's $4 because I went into a city.
Yeah, it's $2 for going in and two more for going out of it because of each plane.
And it
No, I
goes
mean
up
like it's
one.
$3 to go up. It's 3 up.
Yeah, it goes up 3.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing here is like you state that, but I mean, you made more money than us without being into us last round. I mean, I
No,
guess
I
it's
didn't.
so
I made
close.
less money than you guys.
You made $13. We made 12.
I made
Yeah, you
$11, didn't I?
You made $13.
Oh, I 13?
$13.
That's
Okay.
why it's on your board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep saying these things. Let's keep playing. Let's figure it out.
Robert.
Hmm. Wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and build, and we'll do blue here.
Okay, so blue has, I mean, blue going through, you can either connect it to Pittsburgh or you can connect it to Wheeling and cut through. Wheeling is $6, Pittsburgh's super expensive though. Because Wheeling gives it a +3, whereas Pittsburgh gives it a +4, and any upgrades to Pittsburgh just makes it super fucking beefy.
I guess we'll go with Pittsburgh. We'll get it beefy.
Alright, so that's 12 whole dollars that way.
16, right?
Oh yeah, 16 whole dollars that way, thank you.
So,
That's the other thing. I mean, whatever you upgrade
Goes up
into just
5.
dies. It will go up 1. Yeah, I'll go up 5 whole bucks. I mean, again, you're gonna get all. I don't know what the math is for which one's better anyway. Currently, is the whole point of issue. That's where it's like I can't tell. I haven't gone through things. These are all theoreticals.
we haven't finished the game yet. Let's finish
Uh-huh.
the game. Then we'll start judging.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to.
The other thing is blue being connected to Wheeling is ridiculous, and that's about it.
I can upgrade Pittsburgh, can I?
You can also just upgrade Pittsburgh. Yes, that is
Yeah.
true. And then they will both go up 2. So up to 23, up to 19.
So is that what you're doing, by the way?
That is what I did.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like. Did you put a cube? Oh yeah, I don't know
I
if
did
it
not put a
moves.
cube.
Yeah, no, I think it just moves up on this tracker down
I was
here.
about to
You're
say
good.
it doesn't go on that thing. That's why it has a separate
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
tracker.
Alright,
Pittsburgh
well,
has
I
a
mean,
separate
I'm
tracker.
gonna move it up to the 8 because it's just worthwhile for everyone involved.
Or 2.
My turn.
Hmm
I will build. I'll build yellow into Wheeling.
Okay.
Goes up.
Alright, so we're done with building railroads. He's got to spend $12. I mean, yeah,
Goes
no,
up another one. It's like 20 feet.
yeah, that's the only thing that gets blocked by us not doing that. But also, I don't know.
Alright, I'm seeing the game now.
Yeah,
Alright.
because you actually interact with
You
each other.
literally have to let people buy in. Or else
Okay,
you're
yeah.
Clayton.
I mean, pretty much, because the issue is otherwise you're on your own and no one else upgrades with you.
If you don't let people in, you're blue. Buffalo
I'm,
up to.
yeah.
Been upgraded.
Mhm.
Alright, there's
So
one
green goes up
option or an
2.
upgrade.
No, I already moved it up.
I was.
Oh,
he
okay, my
already
bad.
did.
Blue got full.
Robert, you can.
I'm used to
That's
blue.
it. That's
Upgraded?
dividends.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, do your upgrade first.
Um,
What you upgrade?
I think best wild with this, right? This...
Yeah, red goes up 2. So that goes up to 27.
Is it up 2 or is it up money for doing? Oh
No,
no,
that's-
It's up
It's
2.
on. It's
mountain,
on
not a
the.
forest. You're right.
It's on the mountain.
Yep.
Alright, so that means now we pay our dividends. Detroit goes up. Did Detroit already move up?
No.
No, because this would be the
now
third
goes
time
up.
we get paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes up to 4. Alright. So, as things go with this thing, we'll start with green. Green gets a hell of 18 bucks. Yellow gets 20, but it's separated 3
I
ways.
get
So
15.
David, 15, 5 for you. Blue, which is at 21, gets split 3 ways, so a whole 7 bucks. And then finally, red is at 27, gets split twice, which is 14 bucks. Once again, we made $1 more than you. So far, I don't know. It's one of those
But
things
here's
where,
the
like,
thing: you've made $1 more than me. But
you made $1
and
more
this is the
than me
point.
last round.
No, I've
It's
made $1
even.
more, but I'm still behind 4 to get in. So I need to make $1
Because
more.
you didn't let me buy that one green.
Yeah,
So you had
That's
to
the
buy.
other
You ended up
thing.
having to buy that one green.
it's one of those
That's-
things of it's the anti-monopoly logic of if you go no one can have this, well then no one helps you.
Alright, Josiah, it's your
Alright.
turn.
Oh, Robert upgraded.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'll buy in a red.
Oh, you're auctioning into red.
Yeah, why not?
It's a hard sell.
Clearly,
Can
I
he
will start at
afford
12.
The auction into set
12.
Oh yeah, he can.
Well,
yeah,
the
it's 12.
biggest issue here is that I
We
need
need
Robert.
money.
We need money in it to get to fucking Chicago.
Yeah, that was
And
my problem.
$12. It's not. I don't want to be a dick to Josiah because I've made this whole speech where I'm like, $12 isn't bad. And to be honest, having it separated makes me not feel as I'm being a dick to Robert either.
No, but it does force one of you two to buy them.
It does force one of us two to buy it, which is the other thing. Because I mean, to be fair, I
Causes you
wanted
to
to
spend
get.
your money. which may
That's the
increase
other
my
thing.
chances of getting other shares, and the Detroit's just gonna keep going up, and eventually.
I'm gonna be honest.
In
I
the
was
game.
planning on buying red this turn anyways. After I made more money to put more money
I
into
can
it.
pay for it.
I mean, I wanted to pay more money into it, but I just didn't want it to be seen as a rude thing as well. I'm gonna be honest.
Make them go on you two.
$21.
Yeah, who's getting 2/3 of it?
I'm not doing anything.
Alright, but I don't know. I was gonna offer it for other people existing.
37.
Mm-hmm.
Robert.
Okay. Now
37's not bad.
37's not bad, but here's my problem, Zach.
He
Is
doesn't
that
want
when we
share
have
the
to split with
payoff.
another person?
No, it's just that he's already monopolized green, and if he
I
comes
can't
Buying
stop.
into
But here's the
green.
thing: I can't stop anyone coming into green now. it's
Again,
all
but you
good.
kind of. It's one of those weird things of. It both sucks for you, but also like you're buying a stock that gives $6. That's essentially what it is. It's taking $6 from you and giving $6 to me at that rate. And then I do want to upgrade it, but currently I just like red. Red is there's going to be one railroad that's slightly better than every other
No.
one, and that's the issue. Of buying into red is super worthwhile because it
I'll ask my
fucking
partner
splits
here,
it.
Zach. What do you think? Now I'm in.
Oh, Josiah crashed.
Hmm.
Or not.
How many more stuff? You know. You allow him in on that, followed by B. We both buy into green. No, theoretically, but that's up to things. The issue is that we're not fucking specialty units is the other thing. Shit. I don't know. Because I won't deny it. It would be nice to have it. Because it's worth a lot.
Yeah.
And it would give me slightly more than anything else. But there's also, now that's being bought, I'm less likely to interact with it. If that makes sense, because I'm not getting as much of a profit out of it, but I guess then again, if I went into green, it still wouldn't give me as much of a profit at that point. We're both more inclined to do blue if neither of us buy it, but then we're running into the issue of blue has no money, so red still has the issue of that goes.
We can jack blue up. That's no problem.
Well, I mean, the issue of jacking up blue is that there's only one more blue stock as well, and that still gives an unequal company equity, which again is part of the game, and that's like the whole intention of it, is that you can't just be 50-50 down the spine.
Welcome back.
All right,
Yeah.
next.
I
Who's
mean,
doing what?
if you don't buy it out from under him, I won't buy it out from under him.
All right, I'll pass.
All right, I pass.
$37 into red.
Uh-huh.
And here's your red card.
How about
It also still keeps it equal. I mean, it gives Quentin a slight more advantage because our blue
'cause
is
he
not
put
nearly
in-
as good, but yeah.
He put in about how much I was planning on putting in this turn to get red to.
Look, I was
Oh.
gonna be honest.
I have
was,
funded
did
red
you-
to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was planning on doing. I thought about buying it last turn, but then I was like, $20 is not gonna make it all the way to Chicago and Detroit.
The other thing is red only has 8 more trains. So it literally can only get to Chicago and then South Bend. I mean, theoretically, yeah, no, literally that's about its best options.
Yeah.
So it is coming to its natural end.
Okay. Well, this is.
That's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Zach.
I don't really want to auction in at the moment. I just don't. Actually, where can this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, no, that one's just better because South Bend has a +2 on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore all of that. I will move the choo-choo up, and I will put 3 more reds, and I will begin the beeline towards the only 2 things that are worth anything. We can't fucking even touch that one barely because of the distance. To be fair, I think red just got about almost as good as it could get because it got both of these. The only, yeah, because it even hit a city there, so it wasn't going to get much different. And that's fine. Oh, and that cost 3 whole bucks.
Guess
I
I'll
mean, that's
just
the other thing is
do-
like, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm.
That goes up 3.
Oh, yeah, if you went through there, it goes up 3.
3. That's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6.
Because, like, green's the only one that can reasonably go into Detroit, or red can, but it has to avoid going
Your
into
turn, Quentin.
Pittsburgh.
Well, yellow gets into Detroit. It's got 10 trains left.
I mean, yellow can get all the way. Well, I mean, 4 or 5. It can literally only get to Chicago. It can go straight to Detroit instead of Chicago, but it gets paid out once better
3 money
versus every
and
time
green
is
goes
7.
up 2.
Right?
Nice. Through all the way down. Spend 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 20.
Okay, and then.
Robert.
Robert's building trains. He's just making sure red gets there, which I respect.
It goes up 1.
The other thing is there's only one more. Does this literally only have 2 stocks? Oh, God. Fuck you, Wabash. I mean, I guess you're not worth much at the very beginning anyway, but fuck you.
Wabash only becomes a thing when we get to
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, okay.
Chicago.
Makes sense.
Wait, is there... Oh, God.
Chicago.
What's the special Chicago?
I don't-
It goes there. Yep. Uh-huh.
Auction. Green. Start at 12.
Zach.
How many trains does green have left? A whole 8. So it's
Green
gonna
has
touch
enough to-
Detroit.
Go to Detroit and then come back down to Chicago.
I mean, you have enough to go to
1, 2,
Detroit and
3,
even
4,
get
5,
into
6,
freaking
7.
Fort Wayne.
Oh yeah, because if it's 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no, you can't get into there as well. One,
But
two, three,
it's
4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's one or the other. But
it's
you would just go up
Chicago's.
to Detroit and South Bend, yeah.
Alright.
The green is going to Detroit and then down to Chicago.
Mhm.
Zach.
The other interesting thing about this is, while auctionings exist, if you're already behind, you might as well continue to auction because building any of your shit doesn't do anything. Versus the fact of the other way. I know, I'm trying to think of how much it needs. So that would cost it 2, 3,
I'll
4,
say right now
5,
it
6,
can
7,
afford
8,
to
9,
get.
12.
It needs $1 yeah, because it
Well, the
goes
other thing that you've got to
2,
realize is I'm going to
4.
push red into South Bend and up there, so they're all going to be
Well,
double after that.
Yeah, I was saying because it as of right now it has enough money to get here. Right, it goes up, that's 4.
Okay,
and it
so
goes
it's
over
literally
is
just
4.
buying into the fact that it will
needs
touch Detroit
money
and
to
Chicago.
get to Chicago. It needs $6 to get into Chicago.
That's hilarious. I mean, to be fair, if it's doubled up because of the other thing, I guess I'll put 14 on it.
Whoever wins it, it needs no more money after this auction.
As long as it gets there quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's the theoretical sense that I am going to push Fort Wayne's out into the world.
Yeah.
Although I might not if this is bought by me, because then I can't guarantee that I buy it, so and so forth. Although, again, it starts at $3, so I have no idea if it's worth it.
David.
My turn.
We're at 14 for green.
Guess I'll just do another build.
Oh no,
Wait,
we're
bid.
out during a
bid.
bid.
Bid. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I mean, I'm not bidding.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Quentin, are you getting in on this bill? Bid?
No, I have 0 money.
Right, I forgot. I forgot you bought all in onto red. We appreciate your sacrifice.
I funded red.
Yeah, red literally doesn't need any of the money it has at this point.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Theoretically, I should even stop fucking using
You
red
bid
immediately.
13, right? Or 14?
I bid 14.
It's 14, so 15 is the next bid.
Hmm.
And this is just for the stock because at this point, it
Yep.
probably doesn't need that money to get in.
I mean, most likely, unless again things kind of fucking
I'll pass.
screwy. Alright, so I spent 14 on that.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I did want to go into business with Quentin, but you know. Just to make it feel better.
Take.
Although it is at the back end, but it will go up every fucking turn, so it's just better.
Mhm.
Also, that only gets $14, but that is enough to get there as you stated it.
Yeah.
Your turn, Zach.
Well, $14 is enough to get there by his math. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, it's only 4 to get to Detroit. It might as well get pushed into Detroit right now. I would
What
be
am I
able to.
gonna do red?
See, the problem here is that if I push red, it immediately starts the Chicago phase, which I was interested in, but Wabash immediately gets auctioned.
And he can't win a Bosch right now.
I cannot win it, A, and then B, I don't really know how I can split a deal, and my brain doesn't want to think about splitting a deal. So it's just going to do the easy thing that immediately gets me more money, even if it gets Quentin slightly more money than the money I get.
So it loses 4.
Also, theoretically, I could just, I know, I think Detroit automatically moves, so yeah, it moves up 5 currently. Yeah, see, that helps me. It makes me feel good. Also, B, green's not doing that great of. Did we take the $4 from green yet?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I was making sure because green. I was like, green may not make it into things depending on if red goes first. So I don't want to close them off.
David, what do you want to do?
I do like red. I don't get me wrong. This is a weird politic game, and I don't know how I feel about it now. Because you both want to have someone that you're business partners with, but at the end of the day, eventually you have to breach against them to some degree. Because of just how the game is built. And then B, it's kind of trying to get in whatever market exists that's doing well.
Mhm.
Because, I mean,
what you doing,
yeah.
David?
So just
And I do agree with Josiah that the
Upgrade.
very beginning, yeah. I do agree that the very beginning does have a very awkward taste of things. Are you built into there?
No.
Oh
train
no,
on
my
there,
bad.
David.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thought I saw it.
No, you're good.
Oh,
Do you
no,
want to?
Or to put
sorry.
it on a
No,
mountain.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. I feel like that's the other thing, is it runs into that issue.
I
Alright.
will train.
You spend a whole $4, which will guarantee that green can move one space eventually. I mean, again, the game ends as soon as 3 of these run out. Is that what it's stating? Yeah, 3 or more have no shares, charters, no fucking things, no houses. Well, I mean, the houses are gone, or Detroit goes up to 8. So this game does go quicker than I thought it would think, but it's still an issue.
Well, yes, I will do a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that will make
Say
dividends
27.
after this.
Green.
Oh, he's bidding on green.
I'll put, I think $10 is fine start.
Yeah.
Well,
Saw it fucking coming. So I could go 50-50 with Quentin. Or I could allow Robert in to make myself feel better. I'm gonna skip. I just think it's better. I actually don't think the Wabashi station's worth jack's fucking squat, but you know. To be fair, I might have should have bet you out of it because it'd just be better for me overall.
David for $12.
I'm good.
I mean, it's yeah.
13 then.
All right, pay your 13. I do have to debate whether or not I'm supposed to make you bid more, but that's I don't know.
So dividends.
Dividends. All right, starting with blue. Who all has blue? There's 3 people with blue and never moved anywhere. That's a whole $7. Alright, going on to yellow. We have a 25 and there's still 4 out. So that is wow, that skips up to $7. For well, $21 for David, $7 for Josiah. Alright. Next part of things. Green is at 27 and it splits 4 ways. Which means we all get $7.
He gets
But
14.
he gets 14. I just keep getting $7.
Red.
Red's at 28.
Split 3.
Yeah, split 3, so $10 each. Yeah, I think Robert made $8 for buying the green one. For my very timid lead.
No,
Josiah.
we earn the exact same money every time.
Alright, because we have the exact same thing now.
Mm-hmm. So you're winning.
Right. Okay, so from that round me and Robert made $24. How much did you make overall, Quentin?
$24.
$24.
Alright, so we're all equal currently, but that means I'm winning because I'm equal, so it's fucking
Yeah, I
weird,
have to
yeah.
make more than you to catch up.
Yeah, so the
'Cause I was-
standard economy benefits me versus anyone else.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I always had to spend money to get in.
Oh, is
And
that?
if I spend money, I'm even further behind. But it
Well,
only
it's
makes
one
me
of those-
equal.
I guess it runs into the same issue that Power Grid had with people stating things of, I mean, to be fair, currently I don't really want anything bid on, right? Because like I don't get. I mean, I could theoretically buy into it, but
right.
eh.
That's it.
Also, green goes up one because it's in Detroit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Green's in Detroit.
Nah, I keep getting Chicago and Detroit skipped mixed up.
All right, did you build your things and that's about it?
Yep. It's built yellow.
Okay.
Zach, who
Yep.
do you want to get into red first? Or do you even want to be the one to push into red? Push
So
into
the thing
Chicago,
here
right?
is, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I want both of them going to Chicago no matter what. I'm also debating the fact that, I mean, again, logically, I want the game to end.
Can't it not get into Chicago?
Which one?
Red.
Bread
Red
can
can
get
make
into
it.
Chicago because it has 2 trains left and you can build on the same empty plains. It
Oh,
just
yes,
can't
empty
go
plains.
next to it.
You can't build on the same wood or mountain. That's right.
Yeah. Those are the only ones that you can't build on. I'm gonna build and I'll take green up first. And I will use both of the trains because that helps me more.
I'm gonna say, you want to put the train somewhere like over here?
Actually, does there anything of benefit over here that you can connect into? Not at
No.
fucking all. You're
No.
not near a mountain. You're not worth
No.
anything. Alright, I'm just gonna block this off because yellow, apparently.
Wait.
It's more
Because
expensive.
it costs more, that's it. It's not gonna
Oh,
stop
because
you.
because the other
Because that has to
trains are-
double, yeah. And that takes a
Ugh.
whole $4 from it instead.
And it gains 7, so it's up to 35.
Uh-huh. Alright. Once again, that might have helped Clinton more than anyone else here, but yeah.
No, because you're getting red in this phase.
Oh yeah, I am as well, but that also still helps you. There's the difference of your logic, where it's like
I mean, not
technically none
quite.
of it. I don't get any excess money that you don't get anymore, theoretically, besides blue. And blue is in a very awkward. It doesn't have. It has 12 whole dollars, and it's stuck in mountain land.
But it can get free.
Next.
It can get free no matter what. Actually, it has to go through fucking. It has to go through.
No, because
Hey, what's up, Misfit?
Oh, okay. Well, that's also fucked. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Detroit also moves up again.
Because it's another dividend.
Uh-huh.
7 for blue because it hasn't moved, and then yellow is at 29.
Alright. 7 move. Alright, everyone with blue take $7. Everyone in red take fucking. There's 3 of us $10.
It's rounded. It's as soon as it's a decimal, it's rounded up no matter what.
Yep.
And what is
Right.
green at?
Yellow
$36.
gets. It's at
$8.
29, so it's worth $8 instead now because it went up 1.
David, you get $24.
And then green is at 36 divided by 4, right?
Y'all
So
get 9,
each.
I get
Yeah.
18.
Alright. And this is where we hit the statement of. Yeah, because I'm dead even with Robert, and that's where it's an issue. We get to make a whole bid for fricking black now exists, and it starts right here.
Awesome.
It is worth a whole $1.
oh, sorry, there's a 3.
No, it starts at 1. It doesn't have any upgrades.
If it's on this place, then isn't it plus 2?
Its upgrade
'cause
is
it's
1.
not
It's not
Oh.
upgraded yet.
Oh, right, you're right, you're right.
The benefit of black is that it is right next to fucking the end.
Yep, yep.
For Fort Wayne, the black counter piece is placed on the 1 field of the income scale. If Fort Wayne has already been developed, the counter is placed on the 3 field.
Got it. You're right.
Which is like,
So-
it's more of someone fucking
How
bookended
much you
one
wanna bid
train
into
to the
it?
end. I pay $1.
David.
I don't care. So.
It needs
Um,
enough income to actually get to Detroit, and the other issue is that twice more dividends happen, it's over.
Would you say you don't care, David?
I said I don't care. I'm good.
I think I'm good.
$5.
$5 gets it nowhere.
10.
$10 gets it somewhere, kind of. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's like it requires a lot, but it can almost. It can just barely get into. No, it can't get into Chicago with $10.
I'm gonna say to get into Chicago, it cost $9.
It would cost no because Red's getting into Chicago.
Which is
fucking
so it'd be times 3. So it
so
would be
$9 to start into Chicago.
So in order to
Two
get to
more
Chicago,
for their
it's
11. So
yeah, it's
13,
11.
12, 14. It would take 14 to get into
So the
Chicago.
current bid is 10.
and
Is
It'll
that
also take me to get back to fucking my turn.
okay?
I mean, I'll pay the 14 because it's a win con now.
Okay. 20.
See, this is where I have to do the weird math of is it
Didn't you
worthwhile for
pass?
him?
Oh wait, you raised it to
It's
5.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Because I mean, this is now a statement of
25.
Sack.
okay. Because the other thing here is like it only goes up. It will only go up to 8 from. But also it means whichever one of you owns it isn't gonna upgrade the other thing. But Quentin will upgrade the red before you because he actually owns red. And that's literally all he can interact with unless he auctions. Yeah, I'll skip out.
26.
$30.
31.
41.
Yeah, this is why I skipped out.
Guess I'm doing 42. I
All
probably
right.
lost the game this way, but I don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay. You take the black thing. It's all yours. Yeah, I'm
So
not liking the
it is
jive of this. It
David's
is
turn?
David's turn.
I guess I'll just build.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move the tracker up for you.
Yep, he goes up 2.
2.
He goes up 3 more spaces. Well, this is gonna really hurt somebody.
Oh, just $3.
Uh-huh.
Wait, didn't? Okay.
I will build red.
Also, this is at 42. Or 43, right?
Yeah.
42.
So I can put 3 tracks. Red only has 2.
Red only has 2. Yeah, that's the whole point. So it would have to spend $10 to get into Chicago. But it should be able to do that, yeah. If you push red in there. And then everyone gets paid again, it moves up again. So on and so forth. The other thing to keep in mind here is that I think Robert, if you push red in, Robert's going to end it immediately because he'll push it and then Detroit will hit 8.
Yeah.
The only other way you can theoretically end it, well, I mean, no, you can't end it, but you can set up ways of ending it is by buying either a blue or green stock or a black stock, because then if someone buys a blue or a green stock or a black stock, the game ends as
No,
well.
I think I know what I need to do. And I think what I need to do is I take 2 trades and I put them over here.
He fucks over red. Alright, so I mean it pays that, but it moves up 2 instead of 7.
Yeah.
So yellow will get into Chicago instead, and black will get into Chicago instead.
I got you, David. I got you.
Alright, I'll use the
Because I
last
didn't
one.
push red instead of green. Yep, alright. Black will spend a good chunk of its money, but will then have more turns, which will run into other issues. I cannot push any of those things
So how
to
much was that?
exist. That there is worth $2. And because red didn't go there, $4, followed by another 6 is $10. And then
it's a
that will
dividend.
go up a whole $7 more, putting you up to 8.
And it's a dividend.
And now there's a dividend. So Detroit goes up, but Robert will now get $8 whole before I get paid anything. Blue will get $7 for each of us as normal. Yellow will get, as it's at, did it get its upgrade from when it moved into 22? Because it was at 29 before, so it should be at 31. It will still only get its fucking, what's it called? 32, well, it will get its $8. You get $8, he gets $24, David gets $24, therefore putting him somewhere. Red, as there's 3 of us, is still $10. because it doesn't go anywhere else. I need one more dollar to be worthwhile. And then green is worth $39. So all of us that have, well, me and, so it'd be worth 40. So $20 to Quentin, $10 for me and Robert. David's almost winning just by being just yellow and refusing to pay money, which I, admire. It really does throw a tailspin into the logic of, well, fuck it, we go here. Also, no more railroads can ever be built. Literally.
Yeah.
Houses will not end the game. It is literally down to just upgrades.
I was gonna say, does dividend not reset the tracker?
No, not if it's
Oh.
Chicago dividend.
Okay.
Chicago dividend does not reset it. If they go up there, it resets
So
it.
it's Josiah's turn.
Oh.
Uh,
So yellow will end the game next turn, essentially.
How?
I mean, if yellow
can
gets
build-
pushed into Chicago, it just ends right
In
now.
order to do that, we have to start an auction. So
Oh wait, yellow can't push into there because you have to buy yellow, yeah.
buy the yellow.
How much does yellow need to get in? It needs.
We can't.
It can get in. It
No,
has
can't
to.
because the moment we end another thing, dividends go up, don't they?
No,
He's
once it
saying
goes
that
in,
yellow can go.
yellow
in.
can't get into it currently because of that. But if it gets into it, the game ends. So as he's auctioning yellow, he's making sure that David at minimum can push
Has
into
the money
Chicago.
to end. Because I think with
David
the
has
amount
the
he's
money to
paying, he
get
can
in.
get in because it's two.
All right,
It's 11 to get in, so $3 is what yellow needs to make it in.
Yeah, it's $11 overall and $3 to get in. All right, starts with you,
Let's-
Josiah.
Let's start at 15.
Jesus. Do I even care?
Kingmaker.
I mean, you're pretty much pushing David to. I think David will. I mean,
Well,
depends
well,
because
David
David's got to
should-
pay for it as well as the
Well,
problem
David
where
should
someone was.
pass, and then force somebody else to buy it.
Well, then David gets slightly less yellow monies.
Right, but the overall increase should.
It's between me and that of depending on how much it goes up, but I'll just pass because I don't.
I'm
15
I don't
to
know.
David.
Pass.
What did he say?
I passed.
15. Yeah, I mean, it's
Pass.
at the moment it's you and him.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so you pay $15 and you take a bit more of the chunk from David. But it is enough to get you up there. Theoretically,
Zach,
I
what
could
do
have
you wanna
bought the
do?
stock and chucked them into the fucking river as Quentin did, but
Mm-hmm.
it is literally a thing. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
I could, but it's not gonna help me at that point.
Oh
I'd
no,
rather
he
just
can't.
push
He
it in.
can't build in because there's no trains left. He's right.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There's 4 left, so he can build in.
You
No.
can't build a
There's
train.
no trains left.
Oh,
about that.
right.
Does this
I
mean
tried
Let
to
me
say
see
that,
left
but
their
I shut out
options
my
and
No, you're good. I forgot anyway. To be fair, yeah, it will never get built in.
What are you doing, Zach?
Well, I'm feeling bad for all of my blue homies. We get a +2.
My turn.
Why? Because it's better than helping anything else,
Giving
I guess.
yellow a +2.
other way. But
Yep. So ironically
On-
enough, yeah, you kind of took
on-
money away from David.
yeah,
Of playing
my-
Kingmaker, you chose me instead on accident.
I will.
On accident.
Do
Don't
it
get it.
by over here. +2 to
Okay,
red,
so
+2 to
red
green.
and
Dividend
green.
time.
go up. Dividend time. Move green up one more. Okay. All right, starting with Robert, you get $8 whole. Blue has 23, and there are 3 of us, so we all get $8. Red has
32, so we all get 11.
yeah. Yellow
Yellow is
has
at
33. So
divided
there are
by
now
5.
5 out there, so you all get 7 times whatever you have up there. So David gets 21, Josiah gets 14. Yeah,
Green
I
is at
think that genuinely shoot him
42.
down.
Green.
Yeah, green's at 42 when it's divided by 4, so it's 11 for each of us. 22 for Quentin.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just hit a point. I guess there is that issue of at the very end. I just kind of hit a point where I didn't want to buy anything, and I just had to sit there and go, "Don't do anything."
Well, no, that's what I was saying. Is that at a certain point, the person with the most money can just kind of sit there and durdle, and it doesn't
Well,
matter
you got-
because other people have to buy into it.
It was a fairly close game.
Yeah, to be
between
fair, you say
three of you.
Dirtle, but I genuinely couldn't do anything to stop anybody. Like, I was
But
bought
none
into
of
what
us could
exists of
catch
Robert,
up.
but
Is the issue?
Well, that's
You
actually
were.
not
No, no.
true.
You were
No,
catching up
David
so
could
late.
have.
I was
David
too far
genuinely
no,
had a
here's-
chance to win until Josiah bought another one there, and B, we realized that you put your
Yeah, I forgot
fucking
about the
trains there.
track.
Because if, ironically enough, I mean, it was very close. If Yellow had like $5 more, or if I didn't actually put that green one down there, or if Black didn't have to be bought for Chicago before then, Yellow had a shot. Because Yellow just has enough trains to do decent things, and Yellow got into freaking Wheeling and could have kind of upgraded that a bit if it wanted
It
to.
wasn't necessarily
Here's the
as
thing, if
assured
Yellow
as.
got in, Yellow gets a whole $7 extra and still loses to Zach.
I mean, it's still very close for somebody that only had Yellow, and I had to fucking do diplomatics with everyone here.
If Zach had made one more mistake, then it was.
But
I
the
mean,
mistake that he
anywho,
had
let's
to
play
make
a
was
different game,
buy anything.
because
I'm
I'm
going
done
to
with
bed.
this one.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm
You're
not
not
saying I enjoy this. I'm just saying
Sleeping.
that I think it did exactly what it wanted to do on the box. It's just not our cup of tea, and that's
See you
it.
guys tomorrow.
I'm not trying to defend it.
That's
It's
fine.
just one of those things that as a gameplay mechanic, I get the fact that if someone's ahead, you can kind of see that. But it also
Mhm.
depends on what your opening situation was. Because me and Robert pretty much went neck and neck the entire time. The only reason I theoretically beat Robert over
He
anything is
spent
because
money. He
he
made the
bought
mistake
the
of spending
black one.
money.
Again, but there was a difference there because there's a fine line there. Potentially, he got paid out 3 times of $8 more than me. So
And
there was a
twice.
fine line, or twice more. There's a
But the
fine
thing
line
is-
there. If he did
Well, no,
pay
so-
the exact right amount, he could have beat me with it.
But here's the thing: you just nudge it up to that amount because,
See,
like, you
the
can
But
wrap
then
it up.
if
The
I
funny
nudge it
thing
up to
is-
that amount and I pay for it, I lose.
The funny thing is, Zach didn't even nudge it.
Mhm.
Josiah did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it was like, it wasn't me trying to play around that. It was as soon as
Well-
Josiah went to 25, I went, I don't really care at this point. I was surprised that Robert actually bought into it because
I didn't care anymore.
Robert hit
So
the point of, again,
so-
because I feel like this game hit that point of logistics of, well, you
I
can fuck
was-
me over with
see-
that, and I was like, okay, this is getting to that point of
Let
a
us
game.
do
Like,
something
My
different.
problem with it,
Pretty much.
I was $2 behind you the entire time, and I could never make money, so I had to do something. Well,
This
pretty
this
much.
game, let's move. Because this
Uh-huh.
game has the hallmarks of you have to work with people but backstab them, and that never makes any positives.
Pretty much.
That always upsets people.
I don't even think you have to backstab somebody. It's just the
I
first
mean,
to agree on something.
Let's get away from this. It's toxic.
Because you don't
Play
need to
it, man.
backstab.
No, I'm good.
It's toxic not in that it's a backstabby game. It's toxic in that the winners are
Could
determined
argue.
super early on.
Well, again,
It's
unless
toxic
someone
in that I don't like
backstabs
it.
you,
Yeah, exactly.
you
It's
have to.
pretty wild.
It's the
There
same
are plenty
logic.
of games we like. Let's focus on something different.
It's the same logic of God help me, but alright. It's the same logic of pretty much what's it called? Diplomacy. If
David.
you're ahead,
Can we
you
at
don't
least play
have to
Star Wars?
backstab.
Yeah, no, we can do Star Wars for sure. I'm down.
Okay, I was about to say.
Let's do
I
general
can't
trivia.
do another
proceed.
Harry Potter.
I'll be
I
right back. I'm
swear.
gonna use the rest.
And we're not doing D&D because D&D is like, hey,
Do-
what was this
do
thing in
regular
this certain
Trivial Pursuit.
module?
And I will now start with the
Uh-oh.
apology of bringing up experience.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Do,
I
do
keep
general
breaking up.
trivia.
No,
proceed.
you're good.
Do the
He's
general.
apologizing
Star Wars.
for bringing up
General.
what is it, the game, because it was a bad experience. So
I mean,
Pretty much.
It
I
happens.
mean, you don't have
That's how
to
you experience.
apologize for bringing it up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's something that we can, try.
if we don't play it, we'll never figure it out. Like
Yeah.
I would have never had a chance to play Power Grid, and I really like Power
Power
Grid.
Grid's
Yeah.
Power Grid is very well
Power
made.
Grid's fun.
Because they're like we played it twice, and we still really haven't figured out the super way to play.
But no, we're doing Star Wars
We
because we
say
didn't get
we
to do
do,
that
but
last
every time we come back,
I
we
was
end
gonna
up with
say,
a different way to play.
I don't know Star Wars, so I'm not going to do Star Wars Trivial
Well,
Pursuit.
I'm just saying.
Do you
I
want to do
didn't know
original
Harry
then?
Potter. I
Like, I'll
literally
do-
got
I'll do a
0
classic.
witches.
Just are you
You
good for
think we know-
classic maybe?
Let's. All right. Here's the thing.
I don't
We're
know
gonna
what
get to
year
it.
this is made for, but
We're gonna play classic, and we ain't gonna get shite. So let's go.
I'm
let me
orange.
see if Zane's up to play classic.
Yeah, see if he's up to play it. More people always makes it more fun.
Of course, because we get to look at each other and go, somebody knows
We
it.
get to look at each other and
everybody
go,
else doesn't.
wow, some of us don't know shit.
Again,
I thought you knew more
I
about Harry
sat-
Potter.
I sat here and suffered through Harry Potter, Quinn.
We can do Star Wars next time.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't mind it. It's not a bad one.
And I guarantee it. Like here, let's look at some of the fucking questions for it.
Zane's
Here,
going
let's,
to
let's look at one question.
For Star Wars,
Um,
it's gonna be some stupid
yeah.
shit, bro.
Who? So
Pretty
let's
much.
yeah. Whose methods for training First Order stormtroopers are questions after BB-8 escapes them on Jakku?
Who quietly leans down and says, "My dear friend, how I've missed you."
Oh fuck! What? I mean, Obi-Wan.
What kind
Oh,
of
wait,
fallen
so this is-
vehicle does Rey use at her house?
So this isn't even like real Star Wars. It's just new trilogy crap.
Oh, I only watched the first and second movie.
Who
of that 'cause
surprises
I
Anakin
couldn't stand
Skywalker
it.
with his knowledge of
Oh,
the
here we go.
Jedi's nightmares and Padme's certain death?
This is like okay, so at least with like Harry Potter, it actually had like
Oh, right.
locations and crap like that. This is a quote. Who said it? Is what I'm seeing.
Who signals a
Yeah.
Gungan retreat? I don't fucking remember. The leader of the Gungans, obviously.
We're still not gonna know any
Yeah,
of
here-
this, but let's
this one is
continue.
a custom trivia? Yeah.
What?
Oh,
No, I already pulled it
I
out.
think no,
Oh, did you?
classic is
Oh.
in classic.
Oh, I didn't see classic
Yeah, I-
anywhere.
Who put it back? I pulled it out.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I give more of a 50-50 towards SpongeBob. But then again, that's
I don't know
me.
shit.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
it
why I was
says-
like,
it
I know
says big
Josiah
box,
knows
gotcha.
nothing.
Oh, dude. we're
Okay,
doing classic.
we'll roll to see
Yeah.
who goes first.
I'll just start with you, David. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go first. I don't care. I
Alright,
mean, it's
sorry.
got it. Oh, it loaded in though. That's
Three.
nice of it.
Let's see. I can go to yellow, green, or yellow.
Oh, you're blue.
Are you blue?
No, I'm blue. I'm orange.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'm
I was like, I
Pink,
thought I was
purple, or
blue by
pink?
the
Okay.
color.
You go purple.
That's an
pink.
interesting way of playing Trivial Pursuit. You force the other people to take questions. No, you're going to ask sports
so
questions.
wait, what's
till
the
you get
categories
sports
for each
question.
color?
I
so the
think blue is
category is-
geography.
Yeah, geography,
Geography,
entertainment,
entertainment,
history.
history, pop
Green
culture,
is-
kind of. Oh, that's more of like arts and literature is for.
All right, so pink is
Green is science, and then the last one of orange is sports.
All right, so
Yes.
pink is entertainment, right?
Yeah,
I'll go
Yes,
pink.
essentially. All right, Zach, here you go. All right, Quentin, we do whoever's left of the person asks the question.
So okay,
Okay, so
I get
it's
to ask
pink.
Josiah questions.
Yes.
which
Mm.
which bearded Kiwi directed the Lord of the Rings film trilogy?
Wait,
That's a funny way of asking who directed Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
wait, who's
Which
a
bearded Kiwi?
kiwi? What is a kiwi?
New Zealand.
Yeah. but how can a bird direct a movie?
No, if you're from New Zealand,
Bearded
you're a Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Oh,
Kiwi is like
Interesting.
it's slang from
Yeah.
a person from New Zealand.
Isn't it
Yeah.
Peter Jackson? Didn't he film Lord of the Rings?
You are correct. It is Peter Jackson.
Okay.
That guy also filmed The Feebles. Do not watch it.
Where do I put it? Jeez.
I just put it.
This
yeah,
is
over to the
terrible.
side.
This isn't
Right
good
there's
for my
fine.
knowledge. I don't know how many people watch David's stream, but the idea of them knowing about the Feebles is great.
4. I can
Now you get to
go-
put even more hurt out into the universe.
I can go to
It's-
green or yellow. Green
You
is
love Peter-
sports.
You love
right?
Peter Jackson? He directed
No,
the
green
which
is
one was
science,
yellow?
No,
orange is sports.
green is science.
What's
Yeah.
yellow?
history.
Yellow's
Yeah.
history.
I'll do science.
All right.
What is the actual color of the sun?
The actual color of the
Yes.
sun.
This
Isn't
is like
it?
saying what is the
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it orange?
Nope, it's white.
Yeah,
it's
it's,
white.
it's a white
Oh,
star.
The
yeah.
atmosphere makes it look
Yeah.
yellow.
It is a white
Or
star.
orange or red.
I was gonna say, I know
Alright,
it's
well,
not
where's
yellow.
our pictures from space?
All right, Josiah, roll.
I knew it's not yellow, but I didn't know if it was
Wait, why is the
another
pictures
shade.
from space different than
All right, you can go to blue, blue, or yellow.
Well, I'm gonna go with history because that's.
Alright,
best.
Just
Alright, I
read his
got
question.
I do fairly well at geography.
How many years is a term for a U.S. senator?
6.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're
Yeah.
one of the few people that should definitely know that.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, it
as
really
soon as you
doesn't
said U.S., I
wanna
was
be-
like representative, president. What are we doing here?
It really doesn't. I was trying to put them in the same way, but it
Jesus.
really didn't want to go with them, and I don't know why.
All right,
you
Zach,
go.
That's
roll.
how you gotta do it. All right, David, you gotta ask him a question. Yeah,
Yep.
just grab a card.
Where's the die?
Preparation.
It's all the way on the
Over
other
here.
side of the board this
Yeah.
time. Go! 4.
4.
Ah, get orange. Sports.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go
sports.
great.
Oh, this isn't even sports. Which is not a
Within
room in the
leisure.
game of Clue? Conservatory,
Okay.
cellar, kitchen, or ballroom?
Cellar.
Yep, cellar.
I think
That's
sports
like
are
that is a
balls
that is a
games.
that is a question
That's a me
for
question.
Zach because it's
Yeah.
board
I
game
guess
related.
I guess it includes
It does
all
say
games.
so. The issue is Trivial Pursuit has always had games
Looking at
and
the
sports,
orange one,
I got
but
one.
it always it says
Here, wait.
sports and leisure as a thing, but it like has 90% sports and then like
I was
here's
gonna
like
say
10% leisure.
because I'm looking at the next
Six,
one
I
for
can go
this one
anywhere.
that I got.
Yep.
And that's not a sports question.
Um,
It's a-
Again,
I'll-
it's sports
I'll
and
go for
leisure. I know this from a
science.
video game for corn's sake.
Yeah,
Don't
just
ask me.
sports and leisure.
That's so it's
Science.
1, 2,
Um,
3,
That's green.
4, 5, 6.
Science and nature is green.
Yeah, it's science and nature. I mean, again, I only know this because we played a
David.
video
Yep.
game of it, and it repeats it every time you answer any question.
True
So I'm
or
just like, I know
false?
this by heart.
True or false? A tiger's stripes are unique to each animal.
I believe that's true.
It is true.
Yeah. I remember in a nature documentary somewhere about it.
See,
Yeah.
this is what I missed about Trivial Pursuit questions. There's true or false in here. There's multiple choice. Why was that in the D&D one?
There
Yeah,
was
there was
there
nothing
was
in the D&D
sometimes
one.
and some of them.
Sometimes, actually, yeah.
We
that
just
was
didn't
actually-
Yeah,
get
but
any
it'd
of
be
them.
like,
Hey, that's cocked.
that was
Roll
present-
again.
Yeah, I was moving it out of
That
the
was
way. so it
present
wouldn't
in
happen.
the
What?
in the Harry Potter one.
Yes.
it wasn't as much in that either. But I
Read
mean, like the
again.
biggest thing that I remember out of like
Roll
the
again, Quentin.
freaking other one
Huh?
is the issue
It's
of it
roll
was
again.
like,
This
who
is
are
roll
these
again?
people wants
Yeah,
to
it's
murder
roll
you?
again.
Roll again.
Blimbalong,
Okay.
blink it
Ah, I
along,
thought it was
or
wild.
blah. And I'm like, fuck
2.
you.
So you can do yellow or orange. History. All right.
All right,
Josiah,
yellow.
read his history.
Here we
I
go.
thought it was
Which 5-digit mail sorting system went into effect in the United States on July 1st, 1963?
Five-digit
I-
mail system.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, my brain died halfway through that sentence, and I didn't hear half of it, so.
You want me to
Go
say
with the
it?
postal system.
No, you idiots! It's the zip code.
I
Yeah.
was thinking. I was like, is zip code 5? I was trying
Yeah,
to think
zip
what
code is 5 digits.
Yeah,
digits.
2, 3. Don't
Yeah.
say words out loud, Zach. Don't auto.
Don't
auto-
don't dox yourself.
Cover the filter. Cover the filter.
My
I was
issue
like,
is,
wait.
in my head, I went to 2 numbers. Zip code has 5, and
2,
every
3,
single
4,
mailbox
5,
in New Jersey has 5
2, 3,
digits
4,
that I've
5.
seen so
All right,
far.
I'm gonna go with geography.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Zach, read his
after
geography.
the last
Get my
game,
2
when I-
categories out of the way if I can.
In which country is the ancient temple complex of Angkor Wat located?
Oh, fuck.
What?
You
I
gotta
know-
play more
I
Civ
knew this
6,
one
Civ
before.
5.
Yeah. I was gonna say
In which
Civ 5, I
country is
think.
the ancient temple complex of Angkor Wat located? And I know I can say that because of the fact of Civ.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I know it from. India.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, we don't do that. Just like if I answer
Oh,
wrong,
okay.
Yes or no?
move on.
Cambodia.
Yeah.
I don't know. You were
I
doing it
knew it
the
was
last
somewhere
time
around
we
there.
did it.
Dang
I
it.
don't
We
know
did it
what you
during
want
Harry
from me.
Potter.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
but
just
you
repeating
just
that.
move on.
Four.
This is regular
Alright,
Trivial
so this is
Pursuit.
Zach.
Give an answer,
Uh-huh.
you move on.
Cool. I'll go purple.
Purple. Which Broadway rap musical is set in a Dominican American neighborhood in New York City?
Hold on, I
Oh,
want to ask Colleen.
what?
Colleen! Come here, we got a Trivial Pursuit question. I want to see if you know the answer.
Tell her
I
not
mean-
to say it out loud. Like, don't.
I mean, I'll answer
Yes,
first
it's
if I can only
about-
think
it's
of
about,
West Side
um,
Story. So I mean,
Hold
continue
on,
on.
David
was
asked the
yours?
question again.
West Side Story.
No, you're wrong.
Hold on, ask the question again.
Yeah.
All right, Colleen.
Avenue B.
Which
Or Avenue
Broadway rap musical is set in a Dominican American neighborhood in New York City?
In the Heights.
Yep, you are
Yeah.
correct.
I was
Yeah,
thinking, you
I've
lost
never
me
heard
at
of that
rap
in my
music,
freaking life.
And
Alright,
then
she
you
juiced
said it
out,
was
that
in
was it.
Dominican neighborhood in New York, and I'm like, oh, it's that one.
I had no idea.
I mean, congrats. I have no idea. That's my crapshoot kind of freaking category because I go, it's either something I'm like, oh, it's a book or something I know, or it's I
I'll go
don't
for
know
geography.
Broadway, I don't know music.
I've gotten a lot better at
geography.
geography with playing GeoGuessr, so
I'm not.
It's your
We're
turn.
the worst at both of
Ask him a
those.
question.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good at GeoGuessr recently.
Geography.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, Bloom.
Blue.
Okay, give me a second.
Gotta
You need
pronounce
me
it.
to read it, Quentin?
No, I'm gonna try, and then I'm gonna hand it to you, and you tell me how well I did, Josiah.
All right. I like it.
In
I like the
which
sound of that.
Kronberg Castle did a Renaissance edifice build the city of Elsinore, which Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet is set?
Oh. The castle where Hamlet is set?
Kronberg Castle,
Kron-
Yeah,
Renaissance
Kronberg.
edifice built in the city of Elsinore.
What is the question?
Let me read the.
What the fuck is the question? I
In
just
which-
heard a bunch of places.
In which country? It's essentially saying
Yeah,
in which
the
country is the Kronberg Castle, in which
Oh,
this edifice
Hamlet was set.
Yeah,
Oh.
in which Hamlet was set.
I
actually know the
mean,
answer to this.
Isn't
And I
Hamlet
liked it.
set in Denmark?
You are correct.
Okay.
I
Yes.
mean, okay.
That's
I would.
exactly
Look,
right.
if I got that
It
wrong,
has-
I would have to
it's
get rid
something-
of my birth name.
Something
It's 2 hints.
stinks in the state of Denmark.
Look,
It's 2 hints. It's the Cronenberg and
Hamlet.
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 Hamlet's
Look,
what I would have gotten.
If I got
be
Hamlet
fair, my
wrong,
brain
I would
died.
have to get rid of my last name, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Where do I want
You
to
got
go?
one question.
You
there.
got purple or purple?
Purple.
I'm gonna
Alright.
start walking back to P.
Alright,
Okay,
purple.
here we go. What is the title of the second book in the classic sci-fi series Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, written by Douglas
Oh,
Zach
Adams?
knows this
fuck.
one.
Okay, so
Yep.
you have Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Is it
I
the
know
second
this
one
one.
that?
I know
that was
this
like
one,
the
but I'm
end.
not gonna get it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yep, I know what
Here's
it is
the
too.
thing. I have books on my shelves, and I'm to read. Right. I
You're
have them on
looking
my
to
desk,
see if
and
you
I'm
have
looking
it.
at a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I have an
haven't
entire
gotten through
compendium
it.
at least once, if not twice.
I specifically have the book with all.
I
of them.
can't get it.
Yeah, no,
I-
you have
I
the one
know-
that's slightly better than mine, and I hate it. 'cause
Zach, would you like to guess? Just
isn't it
you
the
know,
galaxy?
bragging
I mean,
points?
the restaurant at the end of the universe.
That is correct.
Yeah, because
I
I was thinking of
have-
So
I
Long
have
and Thanks for All the
read it.
Fish is the fourth book, and I don't really care about the third book because I don't remember it.
I
Josiah.
have the first book here on my desk.
See, like I said, purple is either a
Three.
crud shoot if I have no idea what it is, or it's
Science.
that.
All right, science.
All right, science.
Yeah, the green one.
What are the 3 main types of honeybees in a hive?
Okay, there are workers, there are warriors, and there's queen.
You were close. It was queen, drone, and worker.
It's drone.
There are no
Oh.
warriors.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, honeybees don't have
drone's a
warriors.
practically warrior.
No, they're not.
What
They're
it
not. They don't
is!
fight. They're just. They go search. That's it.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Honeybees do not have warriors.
Drones. I was close though.
Yeah.
And that's why I said you're close, but I was like, if you said don't give
Alright,
you
move
a
on.
final answer or anything, I was like, all right, moving on.
Alright,
boys.
Zach,
Yeah, because
roll.
I'm not gonna guess around for it.
That's
Because
also
I could
true.
be right. I could be right and second guess myself, or I could be wrong
You
to
can
get
just
the
pick
right
anything,
answer.
Zach.
So I'd rather just
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
yeah.
I'll go blue because I hate myself.
Alright, so geography.
I hate geography with
so-
passion.
The Cathedral of Saint Basile, the blessed, the blessed, sits on which city's central square?
Oh, what the fuck? Somewhere in France. I'm gonna go with Paris. Fuck it.
That is incorrect. It's actually Moscow.
I have no
Moscow.
fucking clue. I'm
Moscow.
telling you.
Moscow.
I told you I have no
How's it
fucking clue.
spelled?
Oh wait, that's place.
Basil. It's Basil. Or Basil.
I mean, yeah, Saint Basil. I'd still think of Bastille Day for some fucking
Yeah.
reason. My
Yeah.
brain's not smart.
All right, my turn.
I told you I suck at
I've
geography.
gotten my-
I go. I've seen that.
I've
I
got
don't know
my
what it is.
3 best categories out of the way. So
I tried to do blue and I hurt
4.
myself.
I can go anywhere.
I
Oh,
did
no,
mental
don't-
damage.
All right.
I dealt mental damage to myself, and that's about it.
I'll go with orange because I'm probably not gonna
Alright,
get
sports. Sports and leisure.
What are the 4 events that women are what are this question's worded weird. I'm going to try and what are the 4 events
Uh-huh.
that women artistic gymnasts competed?
it. Women artistic gymnasts.
Oh, that changes
Yeah.
now.
No, it's the same, right?
It should still be the same, and I'm just gonna leave that out there.
I have no clue, honestly.
I don't need to start a really charged debate.
Yeah, I got
No.
no clue.
Give up. It is the vault, the floor
Tumbling?
exercise,
Floor
uneven
exercise.
bars, and balance beam.
Well, I've never gotten that.
I would have given tumbling as floor because that's what it is, and balance beam if you had done like the uneven bars.
Oh, okay.
I would have
I would've
gotten
given
it.
What
those, 'cause
about
those are what
the
they're
horse
called.
thingy?
That is
I'm not waiting to come back.
Yeah, he's dying.
Yeah.
Like internet wise.
that's balance beam. That's what the horse is.
Oh, okay.
Uneven bars, like the flippy
Mhm.
things. If you had described what they'd done in each of them, I also would have given.
I
They
wouldn't have
swing
known
on
in the
the
first place, man.
rings. They
Hey, my
oh.
game may have crashed.
I was gonna say your game crashed because the die stopped in
it
midair.
said
Yeah,
that
my
he
game
doesn't
just
exist.
is not
Oh,
responding.
Josiah's
so
still dying. Don't get me wrong here. Like Josiah, your ping is in the heck, but you know.
I will restart my game
You're
real
dying,
quick.
but David
And it
has
should have
also
saved,
died.
right, Zach?
Yeah,
Yes.
it saves a quick save soon after, and to be fair,
Yeah.
it's Trivial Pursuit, so there shouldn't be that things moved. But yeah. Josiah, you with us?
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
here.
passed on? He's passed on, and he doesn't know it yet. It's a
Blink twice if you
supernatural
can hear us.
episode. I
He
can
has
hear the
become
disappointed
racist ghost
oh.
truck.
I can hear the disappointed oh of the person that realized they are now dead, as in Supernatural does.
How do you load up
I'm
the
dead?
saves, Zach?
So when you just load into a room
Mhm.
and then click on if you have the game, when you choose game, if you choose one of the categories, the bottom category is blue, I think, and it has autosaves. The bottom line, because like the
save
third
and
line is
load.
the game. Yeah,
Gotcha.
save and load.
Which I guess it's autosave 3?
I mean, it's whichever one's the most recent.
11, 14.
So it's whichever one's to the farthest left.
Yep, 11, 24.
Yeah, that's the only other thing, is it just kind of labels them that, and if you try to label anything else, they get
Okay,
really
we're
weird.
good.
Man, we could have been playing, Free Blades with Mr. T. Baggins.
Baggins.
You've been hit by stupid stuff.
T Baggins. Stop. It's copyright.
Anthem 5. I'm not doing nothing. You could join Insolent Fool? Oh no, 40k, go away.
Hey, Quinn, now you're the actual color of your thing.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
guys
'cause I was
have
still
been
yellow,
fucking
wasn't I?
fucking
Yeah.
with-
Oh, where'd the die?
Josiah's dying again.
Oh, awesome.
Well, he dies. I
Yeah.
will move my 4.
There's a Transformers trading card game? Why?
Yeah,
I'll refuse since
uh,
Josiah's dying.
what's pink again?
Pink
Terraforming
is
Mars.
entertainment.
I'll embarrass myself some more.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Since Josiah's
someone's
dying,
playing-
I'll...
3 different
Cool,
people
yeah.
are playing Magic.
All right, so quick,
Korean.
which
Yes.
frat pack comedian was Conan O'Brien's first and last guest on his short-lived stint as the Tonight Show host?
Huh?
What frat pack comedian is there for Conan O'Brien's Tonight host?
Also, which age group are we in? When did this come out? Oh, there goes Josiah again. Well, that's an important thing because I'm like, I don't remember any comedians at this point.
I know comedians, and I'm trying to think of one.
I mean, I know a few of them, but I don't know how dated they are compared to, or more relevant now than they are the ones that are slightly more older.
Chris D'Elia?
No,
think
it
he-
is Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's where I was like, it's gonna be someone like that.
Yeah.
And then we just
Wait on.
Yep.
Wait
Try
on
to
dead
wait
man.
for the boy. Everyone, give us your power.
Yeah. Hell, wait, Quinn. I'm gonna read you a D&D question.
Oh, fudge those.
Sure.
Read them one of the ridiculous ones. Don't read the
No.
ones where it's like this thing. The magic ones are fine, to be honest. Actually, I lied. The art. What? What?
Oh, here we go.
What the frick
Here
is-
we go.
I have one of the most ridiculous questions
Alright,
I'm looking
Quentin.
for. What the frick?
The
Yeah.
wolf in sheep's clothing in Expedition to the Barrier Peaks resembles what cute animal sitting on a stump?
Wolf in sheep's clothing. It's not a wolf, or it's not a sheep.
What are
It's the whole
any
point.
of these?
Is it a flump?
It is a rabbit.
Uh,
More specifically,
I
a
I was
bunny
wondering if it's going
oid.
to be a real thing or if
I
it's going
want-
to be a D&D
I'm just
one.
taking this entire card, and if
Yeah.
you can answer any of them, genuinely, I just die inside.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, because I'll put it on this table over here so I can actually all it. Which spell named after a Greyhawk wizard creates a frigid globe that explodes into a large sphere of cold damage? That's the easiest one.
I'm blanking on the grade because it's somebody's ice blast, but no, don't know any Greyhawk wizards off the top of my head.
David, look at the answer.
Autoluke's freezing sphere.
Okay.
Alright, the
Okay.
artist Tony D. Terlizzi, co-creator of the Spiderwick Chronicles, defined much of the look and art for what campaign setting?
Okay.
Oh wait,
mean,
wait.
that's
I
not
can
the
I can
worst.
maybe know this one because I know Spiderwick Chronicles.
I mean, I just don't know enough D&D modules to freaking even
Yeah.
begin to guess on half of these. And I just don't. I mean, I prefer making my own
God,
things. It's not a bad thing,
Spider-Rock
but
is... So, I don't know. Is it It's not gonna be Underdark. It's not gonna be. Is it White Rock?
it's Planescape. It also
That makes
features the
sense.
Monstrous Compendium and other D&D books.
No, Planescape makes sense.
This one gives you a kind of intrusion pick, but doesn't actually give you options. Azers reproduced by crafting new individuals out of what metal?
Bronze.
That's the only other one. Because then you have, for what 1976 tournament was the module The Lost Caverns of
Sojcanth?
TSO
Sojcanth?
TSOJCANTH. Sojcanth.
Sojcanth?
Sojcanth, originally staged. Fuck, what? What is
Does it
this?
want a year or?
It was for what 1976 tournament was the module The Lost Caverns of Sojcanth originally staged? You know, for
We'll
when you
go
were in
with the-
1976.
The D&D Championship Series.
That's WinterCon, specifically
Oh,
WinterCon
WinterCon.
5 in Detroit, Michigan.
I didn't know if
No, you're not
the
good.
champion series. I know the champion series started, but that's probably.
Alright, this
early
next
2000s.
category is people. Alusair Obersky, after the death of her father, King Azun IV, ruled a steel region over which kingdom in Faerun?
Um,
You're the
The
best
one by the
shot of
lake.
any of this.
The one
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
lake.
Yeah, sure. It's Cormier. I
wait.
have no idea of any
Wait,
of
wait,
these.
let me see if that's actually the one that
And then finally, in Dragonlance, what is the name for the historical age that lasted for about 3 centuries following the Cataclysm?
That one's not
Golden
too
Age.
bad.
That one's not, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm never guessing that
So wait,
over
what
another
was
word
the-
for it.
What was the place? What was...
Alusair, Alusair, Obersky, Obarskyr, and that's Steel Region in Faerun.
She, you know,
I'm looking for the Steel Region if it's by one of the lakes.
I'm glad
You're good.
happy for her coming out.
Hey, I can hear Colleen, but I can't hear Josiah, my favorite.
Because I haven't talked yet.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
okay, then you work now.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay.
Because my internet decided it was time to go to bed.
Do you want us to just read you questions then, because this game works off of that, or are you done,
Right.
Dono?
I think my internet is done for the night.
No, we can just read
Well,
your
I
questions
mean,
if
it's
you want.
more of, do you want us to read you questions so you continue playing,
Yeah,
or...
please do.
Alright,
I
so,
was making sure, because some people are not thinking.
do you want us to
Do you
roll
want me to
the...
roll for you? Or
Yeah,
do you
just
want to
go
roll a physical dice because you can't really cheat
Oh,
anyway
yeah.
because you have no idea where you're going?
That's a good point. Right, D6. There we go. 3.
One
blue or
or yellow.
yellow?
Give me
And
a
you
blue.
already have yellow.
He said
so...
I'm
blue.
gonna say,
I already have-
I was right, it's by a lake, but that means nothing because there's like a billion lakes in Faerun. If I had said it was by the desert, that's more relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, here you go. Which is the busiest stop on the London Underground?
London Way. Or Main.
Yeah, sorry, really close. That's Waterloo Station. As of 2015, this is from 2015!
Yeah,
99.2 million passengers per year pass through in Waterloo Station. I will roll for myself and pray for questions that don't involve Waterloo Station. I got a
You can
5.
go anywhere.
I mean, yeah, but I don't. You know, I'll go green. I like green.
Alright.
Mhm.
Which of the following can elephants do? Jump,
Oh, okay.
sprint, gallop, or swim?
And they do?
Can't.
Can. Which of the
Can
following
they
can
do?
elephants do?
Okay. So what were the options again?
Jump, sprint, gallop, or swim?
Well, don't they just charge? I don't. What's the difference between a gallop and a sprint? Is now my. I'm gonna go with swim.
Swim is correct. They can displace a
Yeah.
lot of water, but at upwards of 8 tons, they're just too heavy to jump.
Yeah. I was about to say the only reason I know that is because we went to Disney
can
for a
also
trip,
sprint.
and that elephant better have known how to swim
What do you
because
mean? It's
they
my turn, Quentin.
definitely.
But
They
Is it my go?
definitely
My
pushed
go.
another elephant
Oh,
underwater
right, the other
to
way. Yep.
get its rocks off.
they can definitely swim.
One,
Yeah, no, they can
two,
swim. It was just the
three.
other ones
No,
of like, what's the
sprint.
difference? Yeah,
Sprint.
they can't sprint or pretty gallop. Apparently, they're
No,
just running.
can
I don't.
sprint.
fucking-
Yeah,
I
but
don't know, cause I mean, like they
Yeah.
can trample stuff and move faster, as far as I was
I've seen
concerned.
them
But I was like,
chase down cars. Sprint though?
I did
Yeah, they're
purple,
running really quickly over a short period distance. That's a sprint.
So
depends. Is it their max speed already? I don't know how they define sprint at that point. That's why I was confused, cause like
Mm-hmm.
that seems like the safest option otherwise. Because like, why would it be something else?
Alright, Quentin, read me my purple question.
Purple question.
Yep.
Not from the D&D heck hole.
Which of these female Shakespearean characters has the most lines?
Oh, okay. At least it's multiple
Cleopatra,
choice. Oh god.
Juliet, Ophelia,
Okay. Oh
or
shit.
Portia?
Oh shoot.
Portia.
It is Porsche.
No, that's how you pronounce it, Portia.
I know it's Porsche. I was agreeing with you.
Portia.
You know what? No, now you know what? It's Port IA.
Port Indianapolis.
My new daughter, Port IA.
Portia.
You know, her name's Frank. It's just spelled Porsche.
Michaela.
No, no. My guess would be I have a good.
I mean,
Alright,
I
you know,
only-
I'm gonna go with Cleopatra.
Yeah, that'd be.
You are correct.
Oh, cool.
No,
Yeah, that'd
to
be
be
my
fair, I
guess.
think that's the only one I
It's-
haven't read out of those individuals.
Yeah,
just-
that's
I
the only
just
one I
wanna
haven't
also-
read, so I'm
I
going with
just
that
want
one.
to read you the green
There's a
question
whole
for this
play
one,
on-
just
Yeah.
because I like it.
Okay.
See if I can
Um,
answer it.
The milk of which unappetizing insect could join the ranks of kale as our next superfood?
I have
What?
of insect.
Oh,
What?
clearly.
The milk of which unappetizing insect?
A cockroach.
Yeah, cockroach.
It is cockroach.
Yeah.
You're saying
I did-
appetizing. To be fair, you don't have to say that for any
Yeah.
other insect.
Alright,
It's
Clinton,
already
roll.
known.
I will read your question.
Three.
Yeah, you're fine. David can read more, so the chat has more
What?
things to look
Yeah.
at.
What's going on?
I'm reading
David's
Clinton's
gonna
question.
read instead of you because you can't
Purple.
read.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's just, you know.
Clinton. Famed science fiction author Isaac Asimov was a professor
okay.
of which subject at Boston University?
Oh, no clue. I know the guy, but I don't read any of his books either because they're all way too over my head.
Wait, is it which university or what was he a professor? Like, what did he?
What subject was he a professor of at Boston University?
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
What was the question again, fully?
Famed science fiction author
Oh,
Isaac
okay, it
Asimov.
starts with the statement that it is a science fiction author because I was like science then otherwise, but no, it's like I ain't got no clue.
Biochem?
Biochem is correct.
Yeah,
I
that
was gonna
makes
say
sense.
it's not physics. People think it's physics, but it's not. It's a different science.
Biochem.
I was trying to
is
think if
indeed
it was
correct.
chemistry or if it was
Oh,
something
do we actually
more
have to
than
choose the
chemistry.
science then? Alright, yeah. Yeah, okay. Which subject? I forget. Like, college
Biochem
starts
is a
saying
subject.
things like that. Yeah, it is, but my brain also goes, if I said science,
just-
like, what is the
I
response there?
remembered
Because
it
it's like, you're
wasn't
not
a
wrong, but like...
specific, right? I
Mhm.
remembered it was a specific type of thing.
All right, Josiah,
Oh, you
roll
get
your
It was
die.
something-
Yeah, roll your die.
Two.
Alright, do you want blue or orange?
Can I go towards the center?
Yeah,
All right, put me
That's
towards the center.
blue.
What is that? All right, blue it is.
alright. I got you.
One of these gotta work.
What is the name of the narrow body of water between Sudan and Saudi Arabia?
Red Sea.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
I was
Whatever.
like,
Hey, got blue done though.
I was about to say, it's like one of the few that's like, I might have had a
Alright,
shot at that, but I'm
Zacchaeus.
still bad. Gotta keep my win streak alive, somehow winning the other one. Alright, this is why I went down this path.
Purple. Okay. Oh, this one's so easy. Which
God.
Romanian region, known for its
Oh,
medieval
God.
castles, inspired the setting
Oh,
for
God.
Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Oh,
Yeah. Come on.
ah. Could you repeat it? My brain's dead.
Which Romanian region, known for its medieval castles, inspired the setting for Bram
Look, it takes
Stoker's
place in Wallachia.
Dracula?
So,
Actually, it's pronounced Wallachia. but continue.
Wallachia, yeah, that makes more sense. I mean,
Thought it was
fucking
pronounced Australia.
Wallachia?
No.
Is that what it's
No.
asking for? Or like,
No.
what the fuck?
That was a
I mean,
country that-
Transylvania is the other part then.
What's your answer?
Transylvania?
Transylvania is correct.
Okay, that's where I was
Is
like,
that-
my brain
yeah,
was like,
country, not book.
I mean, that's where I was like funny to me because I was like, the only reason I know that is EU4, and I was like, well, shoot, I know too much now.
Yeah,
I mean, I just know
historically,
Dracula, Transylvania.
I mean, it
Wallachia is the country of
Six.
Vlad the Impaler. Or
1, 2.
weird.
All right, right.
I
there's the
need
difference. Okay.
orange and yellow.
Yeah, orange yellow.
Orange yelling.
Yes, it's just regular trivia pursuit.
I
This
can't
gave
go
us a
back to that,
chance
so
to
I
win.
You
have to go
discovered
for
that
orange.
We looked at Star
Don't-
Wars for all of 3 seconds and went, what the frick is any of this?
Give me
It was either A, what
orange.
is this, or B, it was all the news things, and we were like, oh god, no.
Orange?
Yep.
What are
I
you
don't
doing
wanna
if
know
you
all the
make a
details.
riposte with a foil or a parry with a epee?
Oh, easy.
Sarah, where's Sarah? Phone a friend.
Yeah, throw out
No,
all
it-
of the hints.
Yeah. Hey, you could ask me. I did this.
Come on, David. Know your fencing.
I don't know my fence.
What is your answer?
What is the question? Is that not I'm so confused.
And they have a club for VC.
So, repeat the question.
What are you doing if you make a riposte with a foil or a parry with an épée?
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute.
I mean, a parry and a riposte, like, deflecting?
Is that your... So, you are not
Don't
deflecting.
do final answer.
No.
Just move on.
You're fencing.
yeah,
No,
I was
what
gonna
the
say,
fuck?
I said it
That's
out
so
loud.
fucking
That's why I was
stupid.
like,
That is
I was like,
such
wait
a
a minute.
stupid
Josiah
question.
just said it out loud. Why would I
that's what was gonna
care?
say. Josiah just said it.
I'm
I
not
didn't
paying
know-
attention to
I
Josiah.
thought it was like asking for a
No,
move.
that's why I was confused. Cause like, why the fuck would you just say it? And I was like, oh, okay. Cause you didn't even
didn't
realize
know.
what the question was.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Alright, quit me.
Sorry.
Orange.
Orange. Fortune
Yeah, I
cookies,
see.
a mainstay of Chinese American restaurants, originated in Japan. True or false?
False.
Wrong, it is true. They can be traced back to
What?
19th century Kyoto.
Suck. Moving on.
No, we made them.
Nope, Japan
We
did.
didn't. The Chinese made Chinese fortune
Nope,
cookies.
the Japan.
No,
Japan.
Japan made 'em.
Not the Chinese,
China
the
made Chinese
Japanese.
fortune cookies in Japan.
Roll your
Alright,
roll your die.
D6, Josiah.
Alright.
They were created by a Japanese man in San Francisco.
Oh, nope.
Not-
Kyoto.
Not according to that. They can be traced back to Kyoto. I move one space in any direction.
So orange or pink? Orange is towards the center.
Orange it is. Give me a sports question.
Yeah.
Or leisure.
Yep, sports and leisure. Oh, fuck me. Someone else read this shit.
I'll read it.
What is the P word?
B word.
What is the paleo, a
That's why I
medieval
said the
event
P
that
word.
takes place twice a year in the Italian city of Siena?
What?
The paleo or I think it's paleo because it's Palio.
Paleo. P-A-L-I-O.
P-A-L.
Paleo,
Look it
medieval
up so you
event
have
that
the
takes
answer.
place twice a year in the Italian city of Siena.
I mean, to be fair, I got like a 50-50 of dumb logic. but that's
Wikipedia
about it.
agrees with me.
I
I don't
cannot
know.
do
Go
it.
talk to the people that exist.
Trivial
Alright,
Pursuit. They
read
usually
it
got their
again.
shit right.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, this isn't the first time I've gotten mad at Trivial Pursuit for something where like I just disagree.
Yeah,
me
I
to
wouldn't
repeat it?
agree. Yes, please.
Alright.
No,
What is the paleo, a medieval event that takes place twice a year in the Italian city of Siena?
I'd probably go with like a jousting competition, just because.
Okay.
No, it is a horse race.
Oh, I was
No.
just gonna say Renaissance Fair in general.
After 800 years, the event still works citizens into a frenzy.
What's a Renaissance fair in the medieval period?
All right, Zach.
I don't know, man. It said frickin' there. I was like, I don't know if something evolved with it then. To be fair, my brain's also like Wallachia. That's definitely where the other guy comes from. Blue it is. My pain, my
Alright.
suffering.
Which religious artifact is kept in the royal city of the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in Italy?
Ah, yeah, I know this one.
Which religious artifact?
Yes.
Holy Grail. Only one I know. Continue on the list.
No, it
Oh,
is the
wait, let me
Shroud.
guess, let me guess.
Oh, go.
Shroud of Turin.
It is the Shroud of Turin.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not religious enough for this stuff.
That's actually I know that because of
How do you know that?
well, because it's a Catholic artifact. So why would I, a Protestant, know that for religious?
6.
Why do you
Go
know that?
anywhere I choose. One, two. I'll go with history. Let me go with yellow.
Yellow?
That's for Jesus.
No.
Oh,
it's,
this is such a softball
it's
yellow
a piece
question.
of cloth that people believe that Jesus was wrapped up in.
So, yellow, right?
Uh-huh.
The so-called Brexit was a vote by the United Kingdom to leave which political organization?
The so-called Brexit.
What?
It happened.
Well, I don't think
It
when
did.
this was published, it had been
No.
finalized
It
at
said
all.
no. It was because it says the so-called
2015.
Brexit was.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know, because minimum
Ah.
of 2015 by actually minimum of 2016 by
Those
another
songs are-
card.
I guess it's because it's a colloquialism
I
and
mean,
not actually.
The
It's the
so-called
UK.
Brexit was a vote by the UK. What do you say?
Yeah.
The UK.
What are they leaving?
Mm,
What are they? Wait. What? It's what are they
the
leaving?
so-called Brexit was a vote by the United Kingdom to leave which political organization?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, you're good. Some of these get very weirdly worded.
Gotcha. It's from the European Union.
Yes.
Wasn't that like a 2020 thing?
It was finalized.
Oh,
where
finalized in 2020.
No, essentially
I
they
mean,
had
again,
a
I have no
deadline
idea when this came out.
because so they voted to leave the European Union, but in order to cut economic ties, that takes time. So they
voted
deadlines
in
set out.
2016.
All right, Quentin,
Yeah,
you're
they
go.
have deadlines.
Off
that I-
Quinn goes. He got
Or
a
you can go anywhere basically. You can go to any subject.
Mhm. One.
Except for I guess green.
I can't go to green.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Interesting.
Pink.
Pink.
Which 2013 film featured an ill-fated expedition to Jupiter's moon Europa in search of life?
A horror movie?
No, it just
No.
says 2013
Ill-fated
film.
No, it's a
Expedition.
horror movie.
I mean, probably. Is this that fucking... I don't remember what it's called.
It was in 2013, right?
Yeah, 2013 film featured an ill-fated expedition to Jupiter's
I
moon
have a
Europa
guess, but I don't
search of
think I
life.
cared. I know I didn't watch this movie. It's more.
I know
trailer
this one.
logic.
Give me a second.
I had no interest. It looked weird. It's one of those things of sci-fi horror
Yeah,
movies have
Give him
that
a second
issue.
while he looks it up.
I have a guess.
No, I'm trying to think.
He's going through his
It was
mind palace.
obviously Strange
He's
World.
going to the mind palace.
Oh wait, is this the
It's
dumb
like-
one that's just named Europa? Is this it's Europa something?
Oh,
Report?
I mean, to be fair, I was thinking of a different thing
Oh,
still.
well,
I
yeah.
know there's a stupid one that's named
So what
after
is your
the place
answer?
they go. They're going to Europa's moon. Is it Europa's report? There's some stupid one where they're
That is
just
correct.
going
It is
and-
Europa Report.
It
I
is the
thought this was
stupid one.
Prometheus.
No,
It is.
I knew it
That's
wasn't
the other
Prometheus, 'cause
alien
Prometheus goes to too many places.
Yeah, it's
I-
Europa.
I
Yeah,
don't
some
know
s-
anything about Prometheus, to be honest. And Europa Report, I don't even remember existing. But
No,
then
no,
again,
I-
2013's weird to me.
I did honestly, if it did not say that they had went to Europa,
can't-
I would not have known. I just know that there's a stupid one where they go
Doesn't wanna give it
the
to you.
place in the name. That's
Roll
what I
your
wrote.
die, Josiah.
What
Yep.
was it called? I didn't
Europa
get it.
Europa
Report.
Report.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
I just remembered that there's like a
Three.
sci-fi one that's just the
You
name of the
can
place.
either go to yellow, which you already have, or you
Uh-huh.
can go to blue, which you already have on the outside of the circle.
Are we doing a thing where if he answers a yellow question correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright,
I
we're-
have blue.
You have
Yeah.
blue and yellow.
Oh yeah, the red sea. All right, give me the yellow one because I love taking his.
So if you answer this correct, you get to go again.
Yeah.
Which U.S. constitutional amendment, adopted in 1868, granted citizenship to African Americans?
I guess the 13.
No, that freed them.
Yeah,
It's the 14th.
Well,
14. Yeah. Because the
Yes, I mean, the
13th freed
13th one
them.
freedom.
13th abolished
Alright,
slavery.
Zach, do you
well, they
roll?
can't be. They can't have citizenship if they're slaves.
I mean, yeah, that's why they had to abolish them first in the 13th one, and in the 14th one give it to them. I'm sorry. Your argument's not wrong, it's just not
Alright,
helpful.
Zach, you get to do anything.
No fucking answer.
Yeah, it's the 14th. We already answered
Oh, I
it.
didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Give
that
me
was
my
the answer.
constitutional amendment. book.
I guess pink.
No.
Give me that book right there. I need to
Alright.
read it.
What is the title of Wes Anderson's first feature-length film about three buddies who go on the lam?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, my brain says I should know anything near this, but I have no idea. And my
Said on
brain
the
said
lam?
3 buddies that
Yeah,
went
on
on
the
the
lam.
land. You
But I
know,
heard on the land.
It's on the
No,
lam.
I'm the lamb.
I know that it's gonna be some kind of crime thing, and that's there. And I also know that my answer in my head is wrong, but as I
Yeah.
can't think of any legitimate answer, obviously the Three Stooges.
No, it is Bottle Rocket.
Yeah, I was never
I
getting
would
there.
never know.
Released in 1996, it stars Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson.
Yeah, see, that's where I was like, I have no idea, but it sounds about the same level of time period.
I didn't,
dumbass.
I didn't know, but it was Three Brothers on the Lamb. I was like, all right.
Three.
Brothers.
One, two, and then I have to go for orange, so 3.
Orange. Which aquatic game shares its name with a 13th century explorer?
Raft.
What do you?
Which aquatic game shares its name with a 13th century explorer?
Marco Polo.
Yeah. Well, it's not Marco Polo, it's Polo.
Well, okay, come on.
I mean, I give it to him because he
Yeah,
named
I'd
the
give it to you.
Explorer half.
Yeah, I'd give it.
But,
Yeah,
like-
it's the game is not Polo. The game is called Marco Polo.
I was gonna
I
say
like how
Polos
it
with
says-
horses.
I like how it's not just an explorer. It's like the 13th century when I was like, oh, 1700s has like these. I was like, wait, I don't even care about them.
I was gonna say
What the
Polo,
frick's
but
going
there's
on?
think of that.
but there's water
I think
polo
it'd be,
and there's
um,
normal polo, isn't there?
There's the.
Yeah, technically.
I'm trying to remember how it goes.
Because
It's a
polo is a
country
completely
song
different game.
Where
Uh-huh.
it's the when
Polo's
when
so
the
good.
Olympics went down to Tennessee, they had to cancel water polo because all the horses drowned.
Yeah, like because polo is a completely
you,
different thing. Polo is not an aquatic game. That's on horses.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Did you see the terrible edition that they might have made for video game sports being included in freaking the Olympics?
Fuck off. I win. Woohoo!
No, you have. That's not how
Yeah,
this
I know.
game works.
I know.
I mean, technically, he has to roll to get it. I mean, to be fair, the last time when we were doing Harry Potter, we'd already tried doing frickin' D&D, and so we'd hit the level over like, all right, just end it.
All right, we got green.
Yeah.
Which company developed the Hyper Adapt 1.0, a self-lacing shoe that was first envisioned in the movie Back to the Future 2?
Oh.
Company?
Yep, what company?
Oh, what company?
Mhm.
Self-lacing shoe in Back to the Future. God,
Actually,
it's between two companies, and I'm blanking on it.
Got a Nike and Adidas, a Puma.
I think it's between Nike and Adidas. I think
That's where
I'm
my
gonna go
brain
with
immediately went.
Nike.
You're correct. The auto-lacing shoe in the film was also made by
Yep.
Nike and was branded as the Mag sneaker. I actually knew that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, it's Nike or someone else because Nike's the one that keeps doing random BS.
Yeah.
All right, Josiah.
Say, roll your mystery die.
4.
All right, so your
think I've
options are
literally
rolled
literally
1, 2, 3, 4.
anything besides.
Anything besides
Purple.
purple.
All right. Give me a science because I don't have that one yet.
Uh huh. I was about to say, I'd also tell you which ones you don't have if you'd like.
I only have 2.
Wow. With 53 confirmed moons and 9 unconfirmed,
Wait,
Uh,
hold on.
I
9
have
unconfirmed?
which planet has the most confirmed moons in our solar system? How do you have what?
Wait,
9 unconfirmed moons.
I actually think Kali made a valid point. It may not be big enough to be considered.
That's fair.
With 53 confirmed moons and 9. Okay, so that makes sense. And 9 unconfirmed. Which planet has the most confirmed moons in our solar system?
It'd have to be Jupiter, right?
It's wrong. Saturn. It just edges out
Oh.
Jupiter, which has 50 confirmed and 17 unconfirmed.
I'm sorry,
that's
but-
the thing where it's like Jupiter has the most moons, so I would think
The
that
Saturn has the
phrase-
most
The
confirmed.
phrase
why I was thinking, like-
unconfirmed moon.
Alright, now I have to look up what is an unconfirmed moon.
Awaiting confirmation of discovery and official naming.
What do you mean discovery? How do you know it's them? You haven't
No,
discovered it.
it's been discovered, but then they have to debate who discovered it first,
And who
that takes
names it.
time and processing.
So it has more moons then. Jupiter has more moons.
But
overall.
Jupiter has less confirmed
What?
moons.
67.
Why?
Actually, let me check because there's 67 there.
A whole hell of a lot easier.
62 for that one. Yeah, no, it has more like moons total if you're including like in between.
But
That's
it's got
so-
less confirmed.
Dude, that's so. I'm so annoyed with that question
All right, Zach.
because I just can't imagine it ever making sense. I've given up on that one. I'll go down the pink tube with everyone else.
Pink. All right. Which two Academy Award winners for Best Actor share the same surname but are not related? It's full names too.
So no. Colleen is right. We're waiting for more information about them. We don't know if they're large enough,
Yeah, no, you're
or if
good.
they're actually moons, or if
You're
they're like
good.
asteroids
It's still just a
comets.
fucking thing where I'm like, what the fuck is going on there? These are two Academy Award winners.
Two
that have-
Academy Award winners for Best Actor.
that have a shared last name.
Yep, shared surname but are not related.
That doesn't count. Academy Award actors. Well, the most common last name is Smith, although I don't think Will Smith has one. But Will Smith and you know, some other
John
Smith.
Jacob Jingleheimer.
Yeah.
No, it is Dustin Hoffman and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's fair, but like, no.
That's fair, but you know what? Fuck you.
Like I've heard of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I have no idea who Dustin
no.
is.
Oh, I'm gonna look up Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, he's in.
That's the other thing.
Dustin
I don't
Hoffman.
follow the Academy Awards very well, so I would have no idea.
Okay, yeah, no.
How did
Oh,
you
he's
get
in the
a big one?
1991 Hook.
Oh, yeah.
As who?
Yeah, Hook, I believe.
Okay, well it's important because there's a bunch of kids in that movie too that are important.
Alright. 2. Oh,
No,
1.
you get to you choose any
Give me a
category
science.
besides orange.
Give me a science.
Science.
As we
Green.
watch David
Uh,
try to circle the fishbowl.
Which wrist-launched flying cameras generated a lot of buzz at the 2014 CES Electronic Trade Show?
What?
Which wrist-launched flying cameras generated a lot of buzz at the 2014 CES Electronic Trade Show?
Not enough
Is-
buzz for me.
Is that the Nixie?
The what?
It is not the Nixie.
It's
They
not the
are
Nixie.
in fact selfie drones.
Selfie.
Are you?
Gotcha.
I was like, it's a drone at some point, but a
Well, I
selfie
know.
drone?
I know the Nixies are also wrist launch drones.
They are, but they're not different here, I believe. I
I'm
like
glad
some of
you
these other
did.
ones from this one. In Dr. Seuss's ABC, A is for Aunt Annie's what?
What the fuck?
All right, Quentin, roll.
What is the
It's an
answer to
alligator.
anything? Okay, I knew it had to be an A, but like, I don't know.
1.
At least it went with the
You get to
first
choose anything.
one. Yeah, you go in the middle
Yeah.
and choose whatever. Or you can go to blue and avoid the
or,
blue.
I could go middle and pink. I'm a pick. Let's go with yellow.
All right, history. Which self-rinsing product was invented in 1989 by Joy Mangano, played by Jennifer Lawrence in the 2015 movie Joy?
Oh,
Self-rinsing product.
Mm-hmm. Invented in 1989 by Joy Mangano. Mangano? Yeah, Mangano.
Oh, well, there's only 2 that I can think of.
I mean, especially played by somebody.
yeah.
Played by Jennifer Lawrence
Uh,
in 2015 Joy.
God, I'm gonna kick myself. Is it the washing machine?
No, it is the Miracle Mop.
Yeah.
What?
Mangano is
Play a
also
bop.
famous for huggable hangers.
No,
No, she invented it. I was gonna say it's either the
She
machine.
what?
It's a machine or it's a handheld. She
Also-
invented a mop.
Here's the
Hey,
science
then the
question real
mop
quick,
is
guys.
fine, but
What
Yeah.
science guy, host of a popular PBS science show for kids, was a stand-up comic who once won a Steve Martin lookalike contest?
Bill Nye,
Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill.
the guy who has less things than Dolph Lundgren in his area of expertise.
Josiah.
Yep, he
Yeah.
has less PhDs than.
Then again, Dolph Lundgren has more PhDs than
Then
like.
again, Dolph Lundgren is like
99% of
super
people.
fucking smart.
Yeah.
Door
Uh,
flashing.
What is your role?
1.
All right, so pink or pink because you already have blue.
Pink. Like towards the center.
Yeah, it's towards the center.
Alright, what's that question?
Oh, okay, you've got a chance. Which Law and Order Special Victims Unit actor? That's the first part, that's bullshit. First gained attention as a successful, though controversial, rapper.
Ice Cube?
No,
No,
I don't know.
Ice
it's Ice-T.
Ice-T. Throwing
Yeah.
ice.
That's why
Yeah.
I was like,
Ice
so
Cube.
bad, because I was like, what
No.
do you mean, Ice
Yeah,
Cube?
no, Ice-T was, Laura or SVU.
Yeah, that's why I was like, as soon as it said Law and Order, I was like, oh, fuck these
Okay.
actors. And it's like, who played this guy? I'm like, oh, okay.
But I do know Ice Cube was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Alright, so at
Oh,
least Ice
interesting.
Cube is a rapper.
Yes, Ice Cube
Yeah,
is a rapper.
no, he is.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get me
he
wrong.
he wasn't in Law and
Wrong.
Order.
I don't know, man.
He
You
was
just
not-
chose the
You
wrong
were,
ice
you were
dude.
66% there. You got the
Yeah,
genre and the
yeah.
first name.
You got the genre and the first name correct.
Blue to hurt me because I'm never getting
Blue.
blue.
All right. So Zach, which landlocked Pennsylvania town shares its name with the famous New Jersey coastline?
What the fuck?
Clearly.
Super fucking easy.
Philadelphia.
What? Why is
Which-
my brain dead?
Which landlocked Pennsylvania
Oh
town
wait.
shares
Oh,
its
wait,
name with
fuck.
the famous New Jersey coastline?
Wait. Why am
Come
I
on, Zach,
so
you got
dumb?
this.
You got
You
this,
got
Zach.
this.
You're focusing too hard on one thing. You should be focusing on another.
Loosen your mind. Come out of the palace.
Take a step out of your mind, pal.
Yeah, take down for a second.
Do I need to
Sniff
read it
the
again?
Garbage.
Sure.
Which landlocked Pennsylvania town shares its
They
name
all-
with the famous New Jersey coastline?
Yes. Though famous, it is revolting.
Jersey.
Yes. Yeah, Jersey.
Dude, I'm so dead in life. What the fuck,
You
Maven?
should-
You can go
yeah.
away with the
Huh?
other half of this answer.
Actually,
What the
I'm
fuck?
starting to second guess myself. I'm like, is that correct?
Look, my brain's stuck
Just
on New
the
Jersey
shout.
Turnpike and fucking St. Louis. So like, this is where it's like, it's not either of those, but fucking think of something else.
Oh, dude. The situation is there. You gotta explain the situation.
Take a few more steps out of the mind palace. Keep on.
Turnpike in St. Louis.
Why do you think I was like, what the frick are you doing, Brian? This isn't it.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Where do you live? I live in the Turnpike.
Come on.
Why do you think I
Wait,
was like, it doesn't make
nothing is
any
there.
sense?
You gotta let Snooki in.
You got this.
Oh, Jersey Shore.
It is Jersey
Shit.
Shore.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Fun fact, guys, Snooki actually plays a character in Supernatural.
She also appears in
cool.
fucking South Park.
Yeah.
She does. Yeah, that is
That's
correct. Alright.
Now,
Come on, give me a 1. Give me a 1.
God, my brain definitely was like, none of this makes sense.
Ah,
I was following my- like,
3.
it's gotta make some sense. It can't be that
1.
hard. But like, what the fuck am I on?
I live in the Turnpike.
So go for science
That's why I was
again.
like, it's not that. But like, what else do you know about New Jersey? I
Science.
don't remember.
Green.
How many miles does the globe skimmer dragonfly migrate on the longest on record for any insect? 5,000, 8,000, or 11,000? How many miles does the globe
Jesus
skimmer
fuck.
dragonfly migrate? The
I actually
longest
have a
on
guess.
record for any insect. 5,000, 8,000, 11,000.
I'll go with 8,000.
It is 11,000. They
Jesus
go back and forth
fuck.
across the Indian Ocean from India to East Africa.
Good God.
Look, it
Because
was between
the
8
monarch-
or 11 in my
The
head.
monarch butterfly at least goes from like Canada down to central Mexico. So that's
Yeah.
that's something right there.
I can go anywhere.
Except for... I don't know, you can go anywhere, actually, yeah.
Can he?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
in the
he
middle.
is in
six
the
on the
middle.
center.
I don't know. I looked at him.
Okay. In which London square are the 4 20-foot tall Landseer lions that tourists love to climb?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know this.
I'm
I know
so
this.
glad I'm done with blue. I
Good
don't
notice,
have
and I
to
don't.
pretend to be smart in this.
Which square?
Yep, which London square?
Which London square?
I know this. Don't say the
Um,
answer. I want to guess. If he gets it
I
wrong.
mean, he says it first. Yeah, I mean, let him go first. Quentin, don't say the answer so Josiah can have his moment.
Wander that mind palace, Quentin.
Fucking. Is it the one? I'm gonna mispronounce it. Trafla blah blah blah.
What?
Trafla. It's Trafla something.
Yeah.
Trafalgar.
Yep, okay, yep, you got it. It's Trafalgar Square.
Traffic.
Ah, yeah, no,
Trafla
I
blah
was,
blah.
Trafalgar. I don't give a shit about Britain. Fuck 'em. Trafalgar.
No, I'm not.
It's actually not British. It's Spanish.
I don't give a
It's
shit.
all-
It's in London. Fuck the British.
Yeah, I was about to say, British stole it. Congrats. Like, what else do you want? They don't have a culture.
All
I
right,
just know
Josiah,
it's
roll your die.
sounds weird.
I knew it. I knew it because Horatio Nelson won the key battle against the French there. French and Spanish.
Honestly, I was tossed up between
The
that and
admiral of the
Bedford
British Navy.
because those are the two squares I know.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea.
Yeah, I
what
know.
that
I was
was.
right over there.
It was Taflaplabla or Bedford, and I figured Taflaflafla was funnier.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that you had at least a 50-50. My brain was like, Buckingham Palace exists. Go
What you
on,
rolling,
play.
Josiah?
Leave me alone in your geography hatred.
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Alright, so you can go anywhere but pink.
All right.
No, it's
You
anywhere
also don't
but...
need blue or yellow.
Give me a green.
Okay.
You can go anywhere but blue, really. That's his thing.
Oh, could he? Oh yeah, he couldn't go to blue. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
All right, so you said green?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I didn't have to retcon anything. He wouldn't have known. A
No, I
certain
didn't
species of lemur is the only primate, other than some humans, to have which physical attribute? Are you?
Wait, what?
Oh. Okay, good luck. A certain species of lemur is the only primate, other than some humans, to have which physical attribute?
It ends on which physical attribute? So is it
Yeah.
asking for physical
It's
attribute?
asking what physical attribute a lemur shares with humans.
Some humans.
Oh, the
Yeah,
extra
some lemur.
finger.
One type of lemur.
Extra finger.
What do you mean extra finger? What the fuck?
Instead of 4, they have 5 instead of 4.
No, they have blue eyes.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? If you knew this.
No, I did. I do that.
Good lord. Found in Eulemur flaviprons, the
I-
blue-eyed black lemur.
I used to watch a lot of nature documentaries, okay?
Look, Zabumafu didn't tell me about this. It only showed one
Zabumafu didn't
lemur.
tell me,
Was that
so I
Madagascar?
didn't know.
Madagascar didn't-
What?
Alright,
Madagascar
Zach.
didn't show me anything else, and it's
Oh,
animated. Why would I
Does
trust
one of the lemurs have
it?
blue eyes?
No.
Does one of the lemurs have blue
Back
eyes?
to the middle. Mort does, but he's definitely not that thing.
All right,
He doesn't
we can
have
get into
blue
that.
eyes.
Which,
Oh well, he's got fucking something. I don't know if any of their eye
I'm
colors.
photoshopping Mort to have blue eyes as we speak.
Thank you, Quentin. I knew if someone had my back.
what color is that?
Pink, because I think I have a better shot at getting
Okay.
yellow at some point.
As of 2016,
Oh,
which
no.
of these actors hasn't played a superhero in a Marvel Comics
Oh.
movie?
Yeah.
Fuck, what? What is that? Alright. Okay.
Ryan
Which-
Reynolds, Liam Hemsworth, or
Oh,
Hugh
Ryan-
Jackman?
Oh wait, what?
What are the options?
Ryan Reynolds,
mean-
Liam Hemsworth, or Hugh Jackman?
In a Marvel?
Marvel Comics movie as of 2016.
What the fuck? Okay, so they're not counting Disney Marvel. They're counting Marvel of it based off of any comic book. So
Any
Hugh
Marvel
Jackman-
comic.
So Hugh Jackman's immediately out of it because he plays Wolverine. Now the
Wolverine.
biggest problem here is when the fuck did Deadpool come out? Because
Wait, so what's your answer?
I said whenever that is.
2016.
Well, because the issue is when did Deadpool come out, and that's the biggest
2016.
BS. But stop! You just
That's
said
when Deadpool
You're,
came
you're
out.
not supposed to give him hints.
yeah, like I
I'm
mean,
not fucking playing.
Yeah, we've
so
been given hints all the time.
I mean, I guess then it would be because Liam Hemsworth I know shows up. Well, no, because you have you have Chris Hemsworth and then Tom Hemsworth, or Tom Hiddleston, which is still his thing.
they-
But Liam Hemsworth shows up as like a side thing. I don't think it's Liam Hemsworth then. Liam Hemsworth,
You're
because
correct.
Deadpool theoretically. Yeah.
Liam Hemsworth stars in The Hunger Games, while his brother Chris plays
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I knew I'd heard his
Liam,
name, but I
yeah,
was like,
Liam plays the dude.
I already
in
knew
Hunger
that. I was just
Games.
making sure because I was staring at freaking Hugh Jackman of all
Yeah,
of them. Because I was
Liam
like,
has
wait a
a-
minute.
Or Ragnarok came on
Technically,
2017.
technically, it is a
Played-
Marvel Comics
it was
movie.
like the
Wolverine is a
theater
Marvel Comics
Oh, no,
movie.
no, again, it
Like,
is. It was just more
yeah.
the fact of making sure of are they concluding it as a
Oh, like,
Marvel thing or
yeah, okay,
not.
gotcha.
Alright.
Liam Hemsworth was in a
Four.
Marvel movie in 2016 though, so
One,
that question is
two.
outdated.
Well, no, that's why. I mean, to be fair, he didn't play a superhero. He played a person playing a superhero.
Yeah.
He showed up
I'll
with
go
Matt
for
Damon
purple.
to do whatever.
Purple.
Purple nurple. Would you like a
In the
purple
film
nurple?
Pitch
They're free for
Perfect,
pretty ladies.
Oh, okay.
which singing style do the Barden Bellas perform?
Which
What?
style?
That's
Isn't
Which
there-
singing
Is this
style?
easy? I mean, I think there's only one answer, but I
Yeah,
could also
I-
be stupid.
Trying to think.
quiet.
Well,
You don't know now.
Hungover thing.
Alright.
This is the closest I'll get to watching music.
I mean, it's
for sure.
acapella, right?
You are correct.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
I was
I,
about to say,
like, I
if
was second
anything
guessing
else,
myself. I was
I'm
like, it's
dead
gotta be
inside.
acapella. Okay, sorry. Roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
Sorry,
If
Zach.
it
Game
just
is being
can't wait.
super slow. I can't edit more. I'll get back to you on a later date.
1,
Okay, you're fine.
2. I'll go for pink.
Just find one with the
Pink?
red eyes that probably already exist and just change the color.
Colors, yeah. Pink.
That was
Which film's 40th anniversary celebration included a screening where viewers could watch the film from the relative comfort of a floating inner tube?
Oh, I know what this is.
I do. Yeah. Again, which
Oh.
film's 40th anniversary celebration included a
There's a
screening
meme
where
for it.
viewers could watch the film from the relative comfort of a floating inner tube?
Yeah, that'd be my guess. I have a guess.
I know exactly what. I mean, I'm like 99% certain. If I'm wrong, I'm just gonna be upset.
Is it
but,
Jaws?
Yeah.
It is Jaws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hosted
Rolling
by the
King.
Alamo Draft House. The in-lake screening took place at a Texas ski resort?
Wow.
What? It's not existent.
4,
Coach, use another
One,
category that's not
two,
blue.
3. Science.
Which one's science?
Green.
How many color stripes were in the Apple logo designed in 1977?
The Apple logo?
Yes. How many color stripes were in the 1977 Apple logo?
I mean, you got a decent shot, but not the best.
Isn't that the rainbow one? Oh, I think it's the rainbow one. So I'm gonna have to go with
No, you're right.
it's 6?
It is 6: green, yellow,
Okay.
orange, red, purple, and blue.
Oh yeah, so it is the rainbow one. Okay.
Because no indigo.
Missing,
Yeah, no
it's
indigo.
missing the indigo from Roy G. Biv.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, distincting them.
3.
My brain said 3 because it was like,
1,
What do they do now?
kids now say
2,
Roy.
3. Pink.
they not say what?
Well, indigo doesn't count as a color anymore,
Pink?
so
Who the fuck decides
Yeah,
these
pink.
things?
That's
Which
my question.
2004 tearjerker that stars Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams ran into trouble when the stars didn't get along?
oh yeah,
What?
they didn't like
Which
each other.
2004 tearjerker that stars Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams ran into trouble when the stars didn't get along?
Oh yeah,
Is that the
Obvious.
Notebook?
It is The Notebook.
Okay.
yeah, they
Keep
hated each.
going.
Yeah, like they did not like each other.
Yeah,
Get
I think they had to
That
do more.
sounds great.
it
2!
on in the-
Finally, he wins.
I
Done.
win.
Well, he has to guess.
Oh, do you actually have to get a
What?
question right as well?
The way I think it works is we pick a category for him.
Oh, you guys pick a category for me.
Oh my god, this game will never end.
Give him, David. What do you feel most
David, what's your
confident?
strongest?
Yeah,
Actually,
what do you feel
have
most
you picked up
confident?
the card yet, Quentin?
I have.
My
Alright,
all right,
you
so
can
my
say.
3 strongest.
Which one's the easiest?
My 3 strongest are science, entertainment, and geography.
Give him a geography question.
How in the fuck is that a question? I'm looking at the
Which
next
color
card
is geography?
and I'm dead
That's
inside.
blue.
You probably. Which city on Florida's west coast is home to Bayshore Boulevard, a 4.5-mile long sidewalk?
What the fucking?
Which
This is
Florida?
an easy one. This is actually an easy one.
Bayshore
Which
Which
Florida
Boulevard?
city on Florida's west coast
Yeah, on
owns
the
That's
inside.
Tampa, right?
Bayshore
Tampa?
Boulevard? Yeah, Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Tampa. I was about to say.
Alright,
my-
one
My
prominent
new
city.
favorite question. Which superhero has an alter ego reported to have the social security number 092096616?
Oh, that's
Captain America. Captain America.
yeah, that's kind of Captain America, right?
Nope, that's Superman.
Is it Superman? Really?
Superman's got a fucking
Uh-huh.
go.
Oh, it's Superman.
He's
Guys,
got a
I'm so
fucking
good at
social security
trivia.
number.
What's all my time of playing Trivia Crack is paid off.
Oh yeah.
I played
Rainbow.
Trivia Crack a lot.
Alright, thank you for the exposure to the other things. I think the thing that my brain died with of getting newer games, the longer the game is,
Thanks for coming out and watching me. This is the end of my stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. See you later.